makeup on, Paul.
Just starting it up.
Bit of makeup, Paul. Put a bit of makeup on.
I was told 6 o'clock, that's all. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Newcastle Bay Bowling Club for the five-a-side Super League. We are here for a couple of cracking games. Round one. We are round one, and the afternoon's pleasant. A bit of a breeze happening. So first game, we're going to kick off this five-a-side Super League. We're kicking off with Soldiers Point taking on Charlestown Tigers. And first game it is Jared Bent and Daniel Hill taking on Paul Russell and Warren Shipley. And for this tournament, as I've been joined by Hoppy.
Good afternoon, Boyd.
Morning, Bowls Tragic. And also I am joined by Sony. Afternoon, Sony.
Good afternoon, Hapster. Good afternoon, Hoppy. Oh, only seen you not long ago. Bit closer to home for me.
Just a bit of a quick rundown with the bowls they're using. On the way down now is Paul Russell. He's using SRVs. And Jared Bent's using XG. Daniel Hill's using an Aero Optima. And Warren Shipley is using a SRV size 5. So a big bowl there. Happy Friday to everybody.
Happy Friday. I like
Happy
that.
Friday. Welcome to the bowls action. So we play 10 ends.
10 ends, correct.
And there's a first toucher of the day. That toucher there is a touches today is brought to you by EJE. Shout out to all those sponsors. EJE Club Projects for the scoreboard. We've got Coulls Air Conditioning, and we've got Genuine Metal Roofing.
Genuine Metal Roofing, that is correct. And that was a EJE Architecture toucher.
A little bit confusing last night when they played the singles game because we thought it was first to 18.
And isn't it funny, Hoppy? We
but
actually
they played 18 ends.
We asked twice.
Yeah.
And they, oh yeah, it's 18 up. Anyway, we sorted it out.
So it'll be the same format here tonight. They'll play 18 ends in the singles and 10 ends in the pairs. And
so the next game in the singles, that will be between Newcastle Bay and Maitland City. It's going to be between John A. Davis.
Wow.
Taking on Simon Mitchell.
Wow, that'll be a cracker. So these two games are singles here. Like, I think we have Warren Shipley playing Daniel Hill in the other game of singles later on after this, but it's not being streamed, obviously. But 4 pretty handy singles players, mate.
that's for sure.
So who we got on the mat now? Warren Shipley, current state representative, silver medalist at the sides championship in the seniors last week up in Tweed Heads.
Yeah, well, at the moment, it's pretty neck and neck to who's holding shot. I think it's the XG just holding, and he's punched up that front bowl there of Paul Russell's.
It's a chair down there.
Still got it. That's the Hapster in the background. Just a little bit of a tickle in the throat.
There's a chair down as well.
And we are joined by the work experience kid, Declan.
Hello, Declan. Come over here and meet me.
Come over here and meet the boss
Hi,
man.
mate.
Good to meet you, man.
We'll get you a seat in a minute.
Yeah, we'll get him a seat.
So it looks like it's still one to that. I think it could be the purple bowl there, size 5 of Russell's. As we watch this bowl come in, is he going to get up enough? Is he going to get the jack? Getting sliced? That's a great bowl there from
Shipley.
Warren Shipley.
An EJE architecture toucher from Shippo from Soldiers Point. Crucial part, first end of the part 2 of round 1 of the Newcastle Hunter Super League. Here in the lovely Newcastle Bay, we have Dolphins v Tigers, which is Soldiers Point versus Charlestown. And as the Hapster mentioned before, it's Warren Shipley and Paul Russell.
Well,
Skips first.
Hilly's having a run at it.
Oh,
He's got the jack back here, like the Russell's bowl. Hit Russell's bowl up.
Not a toucher.
Pushed it Jack in the ditch.
So it's still 2 to Soldiers Point, Paul indicates.
Hey, Declan, if you want to, do you want to stand up, please, and let Declan sit there and just, you jump in there, mate. I'll show you what we're doing.
You jump in. So you're going to learn from the master.
So they're drawn to the ditch at the moment. So as this bowl comes down, he's going to hit the front bowls there. It's pretty windy. The wind's blowing left to right. We've already had a monitor to go flying.
Yeah, very, very windy. So Daniel Hill's on the mat. Probably finds himself a couple down. Playing the forehand, which is the ditch side. A little bit of breeze behind it. Blowing it across. With the optimist, he's got every chance.
Oh, he's in the front as well. So he said it's
Ouch.
It's not real easy.
No, very difficult.
So it looks like two to Soldiers Point in the first end. So Soldiers Point gets on the board.
They get their 2024 Super League campaign underway with a 2 on the first end in the 10-end pairs game.
So they've done a bit of a switcheroo. I thought it might have been the singles first up, but we've changed it.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised too because I thought the home side obviously get the first stream, but not the case. Unlike last night, we had both home sides playing the first game. There was a Curry home game transferred to East Maitland on the East Maitland green, so ended up being a good night.
We'll give you an update on the other games being played also with the scores during the game. So
yeah, around the greens will be brought to you by Coulls Air
years.
Conditioning and Catering Equipment. That's a great start there from Rusty.
It is.
I used to call him Punner. Looks a little bit like Ricky Ponting.
He'd like to dabble? Oh, like a Ricky Ponting look-alike.
As this bowl coming down from Jared Bent.
Good
It's
shot.
a good reply.
Great
That's a
bowl.
lovely shot there from Jared.
Good bowl. Jared just joined Charlestown this year after plying his trade with the Raymond Terrace Jets. You'd like the sound of that name, wouldn't you, Hoppy? The Raymond
yes.
Terrace Jets.
God,
They had a good win last night.
They did. So another good bowl here by Paul Russell. Might just going to be duck under a bit, maybe a tad heavy. Finds himself 1 down.
so tonight, Nelson Bay is adamant for bad internet. That's terrible here. Absolutely terrible. So I went out and
I was going to say, what is this the new tool?
I got the new tool, Starlink.
Starlink.
So I don't know which ways it meant to face, but anyway.
Working all right so far.
North, south, east or west, but that's another nice bowl there. It could be 2 to
Yeah, 2 shots
to Charlestown.
Tigers.
I think it is. So Paul Russell stays on his forehand. And if he just drops inside, the wind's going to hold him out a tad. Don't know if it's second shot. So Jared's playing the ditch side, which seems to be the widest side because there's a fair bit of breeze behind us. And probably going to slip past, but not going to do any harm. So it's still 1 and a measure to Jared Bent and Daniel Hill from Charlestown. I'm just mentioning the games that we've got here. This is a continuation of round 1. There's 8 teams in the Newcastle Hunter Super League, and we had 4 of them play last night at East Maitland, where we had to transfer the game because of the weather. In tonight's game, we have Soldiers Point versus Charlestown, which is the Dolphins v the Tigers, and then we have the home side, the Nelson Bay Marlins, up against the Maitland City Hunters. So Warren Shipley just ducks under, beautiful weight. What do you think, Hoppy? I think it's only just the 1 to Charlestown. And we apologise, viewers, that wind is phenomenal.
It's howling.
It is. So it'd be pretty hard for these guys to be able to find their line.
It is howling, isn't it? We've already lost the monitor earlier. You must have to hold that one there, Hobby.
You lost the monitor?
Yeah, literally blew over and
Oh, really? Wow.
just lost the important beverage as well.
I might have to go and indulge in one of those
As we
important
watch
beverages.
this
Good
bowl-
shots.
Oh,
Great bowl, Warren Shipley.
That's why he's the youngest, oldest person to win the over 50s.
That's why
Youngest.
he plays every age group that's going. And does it with a plume.
Who won last night, Uncle Uncle Non.
Uncle Known. Is it also
Shane Evans.
Shane Evans.
7-11. There's this bowl.
Evans.
Ben, get out of the way. We can't see.
It's a great bowl. It's
Uncle
a great
Known
bowl.
will answer your question, Shane Evans. Raymond Terrace 3 rubbers to 1. So I believe that's 10-2 in the scoring system that I've been told about. And the other game was 2 rubbers each, but East Maitland, I think, had the highest for and against. So that would have been 8-4 as far as I believe. So, yep. It was end up being a pretty good night out there, and we had a good time, Hoppy, didn't we?
Yes, quite cold.
Cold. We had Declan, the work experience kid. He joined us for the first time out there.
Very nervous, he was.
He's very nervous. I think he's a bit better this time. But yeah, he did a good job.
It makes me nervous just having you boys in charge. As we watch this bowl come down, this bowl's not too far away. Oh, he's just rolled Daniel Hill's bowl over for shot.
One to Charlestown, apparently.
Yeah.
No, we got away with it, Hoppy, didn't we?
Yeah.
Another thing over here. The camera's got numbers on it.
In the Nelson's Bay games, in the...
Get out of the way, we can't see.
In the pairs game between Nelson's Bay and Maitland City, it's 2-0 to Nelson's Bay after the first end.
So we will correct you, Hoppy, and I am a local, and I've been chipped about this many times. It is Nelson Bay. Nelson Bay.
You think he'd know?
This club for years.
He's a so-called player. What was that? How many was that? One to the Tigers?
Just one to the Tigers, mate. So 2-1 after 2.
And in the Coulls, it is 2-0 to Nelson's Bay.
Nelson. Get off
We'll just say the Bay.
Nelson.
The Marlins.
You definitely had a bad night last night saying names too. That was terrible.
I was sober too and never had a drink.
As we watch this bowl come down, this is it's not real easy with that wind. And sometimes you can find this green. It's tricky at best of times.
Very much so, mate. It is tricky. I mean, last time I played up here about a year ago, it was running at a pretty decent pace. I mean, really quick. It doesn't look like it's too sluggish at the moment. It looks like it's fair.
And next door in the freeze game between Charlestown and Soldiers Point, it's 1-0 to the Point after the first end.
It is the Soldiers Point in the triples.
And in the pairs, 2-1 to Soldiers Point after 2 completed ends. So they're up and firing.
And Jared Bent just playing his forehand, which is the ditch side. Looks like it's a little bit wider. And the bit of breeze that's coming in an angle, so it's probably behind them a touch. Not 100% sure. But that one sailed past a bit. Paul Russell will stay on the inside of the green on his backhand. And there's a fair bit of talent out here tonight, salary cap wise. We've got some world champions, some Australian champions. We've got a bit of everything out there at the moment. We've got Richard Girvan, former world champion. New Zealand representative, John O'Davis, who done everything there was in the game as a 16-year-old. Matty Swan, a new addition to Charlestown, comes from Sydney, part of a family who's just been picked as skipping the Zone 2 side for Pat Geary.
Well, this bowl just going to cut under, so... I mean, I found always up here it's a tricky green to play with. The wind coming from the right,
sure.
But your bowl, it's one of the greens that are hard to play on.
Very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. And when the wind's playing on that synthetic down there too, that's even harder. Anyway, Paul Russell stays on the inside of the green, and it's probably up and down for shot, maybe favour the Charlestown bowl.
Yeah.
Definitely do now.
Yeah.
Definitely Charlestown now, one shot.
Yep. So 2-1. Just going through the rules, these are 10 end games, ladies and gentlemen, viewers, 10 end games. And our singles is 18 ends. Hello, Dan. Hello, Wazza. Couple of happy campers. Friends and foes up against each other. As we used to call them white pockets. They're both white pockets. Declan, that means you've played for New South Wales, mate. So Daniel Hill on his backhand. Doesn't look too bad. If he gets past that front one, he's going to be close.
He's made contact.
He has made contact. Probably not enough, but I still think it is one to Charlestown.
Yeah, well, it's got a fair bit of room to draw a shot, and he's quite capable.
And the man on the mat who just delivered the bowl viewers is Mr. Warren Shipley. He's the gentleman that runs our bowls up in Newcastle
Tell you
here.
what, if he runs this out and he's got a
Does a
great
good job.
bowl.
Fives aren't
got
just
the
going to
weight.
quite get there.
Line's great. So Daniel will be making amends. He was probably just a bowl narrow. He probably had decent weight to count. Just got to get past that pack of 4 at the front to definitely count. Jared's happy with it. Daniel Hill, will he sit?
Oh, he's got to stop.
Hill, yes, so he'd be pretty close.
Could be
Pretty
another
close to that
count.
one.
Yeah, could be 2 shots.
We'll see what Warren Shipley does.
A few dark clouds starting to form overhead, so
Don't say
have
that,
it
Hoppy.
stays away.
Don't say that. With the mocker on us.
Well, it happened last night. It was shifted from Curry to East Maitland.
Always the most negative person I know, Hobby.
And everywhere we went to sit, it was raining.
It'd be bloody, you win $1 million, you'll find a negative.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only in hundreds, or in 50s.
Yeah, it's called tax. Okay, so it looks like the guys from Charlestown probably holding 2 as the indication. So Daniel Hill, Warren will have 1 bowl to play. 3 bowl pairs, 10 ends, ladies and gentlemen. Probably holding 2. They do trail 2-1 after 2 ends. All those viewers last night, I do apologise because there was a million of them on the Facebook and I didn't respond to any of you.
Cameras aren't doing
Sorry,
Daniel
mine,
favours. It looks very round. Oh, hello, Joel. How are you, Warren? G'day, Happy and chat. Matt Beattie, who is poorly tipping the Cox plate. Hawley, how are you, buddy?
Who's he tipping in the top?
Hawley, you want me to come down the mic? Wow. If you want.
So Warren's playing on the forehand. Yeah, so all you people that commented, sorry I didn't get back to you last night, but yeah,
Oh, very unlucky
we're busy
there.
boys. So that
2
is
shots.
2 shots.
2 to Charlestown. So they take the lead after 3 ends, 3-2 on the
3
club,
ends on the club project
scoreboard.
And there's no mucking around either. Once these games are completed, they'll go straight over to the next format, which will be singles and 4s.
That is right, Hoppy. Singles and 4s.
So we'll have Nelson's Bay on the
Nelson.
N-E-L-S-O-N on the...
Oh, I love it.
I
Nelson
played
Bay.
with this club for about 5 years, you know.
You did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, not a bad club. It's got the best view of the Dalbora Marina and the ocean out there.
View, mate.
Anyway, they get us underway. Jared Bent. Now, last time we watched Jared play was in the pennant final out at Hamilton North, and in a losing side, played absolutely magnificent.
And devastated.
And, yeah, they got beat that day, but, gee, he led well. So Paul Russell. Now, I believe Paul Russell's going to the Magpies. Is that the rumour?
No idea.
Oh, I don't think it is the rumour. I think it's actual fact.
There's a great bowl from Paul Russell.
Yeah, lovely
Good shot.
bowl.
So 3-2, and they are fast games, so you've got to be on the money pretty quick.
That'd be...
So
It's going to fight to stay on. Oh, yeah, it's going to stop on,
Yep.
but it's...
Well, we got Warren Fairjones tuning in from WA and Collie. Hello, buddy. Good to have you on board. So, Rusty playing his second bowl, his first one all over it. Playing down the forehand.
yep, staying on that inside of the green,
Anywhere behind would be good.
and he's going to go behind. All you bowlers last night that sent me a message from Bowls Botswana. I hope you enjoyed the coverage last night, especially the singles, which was what you were watching. So from Botswana, welcome.
Fieldy's just saying that's a fact, Tony, and Shippo's filthy with him. Joel.
Joel, I reckon you instigated. Joel, that's Joel Field, the Ray Martin of bowls.
It's just a rumour. If the Matt B saying if it was true, once represented Australia in tunnel ball. Is it true Warren once represented Australia in tunnel ball?
that was captain ball.
Okay, anyway, let's follow the action. There's Rusty.
Down on his forehand.
There we go. You sit in the middle. Yeah.
Okay, so the boss has got work experience kid Declan's going to run the joint, I think.
Yeah, mate.
Guys, if anything goes wrong, viewers.
You can't do any worse than Sony. As we come through with a nice little toucher there. There was an EJE architecture touch-up as we change over to the skips. Currently Soldiers Point. The Dolphins currently holding 2 shots, 2 wide on it. Rusty's got the nice little backward. And I think the temperature is about 4 degrees.
It's a bit cool. And you're
cold.
the only one with a hoodie. Oh no, Hoppy's got one. And
Got mine on.
yeah.
Just a quick run around the other games in the pairs between Richard Girvan and I think it's Simon Mitchell.
Here we go. He's attacking. Can't do around the greens when got attacking bowls coming down, Hobby.
I can't see.
So Warren Shipley holding a couple on his backhand.
Oh, Uncle Scott's come with some hot chips for Miss Rose. Miss Rose has joined me here today as this bowl falls up short.
Just a tad. And Daniel Hill's having another bit of a look at it. If he's on the line, he's very close. Great shot. Unfortunately, didn't get the result he wanted. Probably still, he's only 1 down. I think the front bowl might be second shot, but it was a pretty good bowl. Pretty good bowl. It's related to Daniel Hill, better known as Puss in the bowl circles. Backhand draw. And that's what he's playing, which is on the ditch side of the green. The boss man's back. He's got the hood up. So
Here we go. How are we looking into the front bowl?
he's into the front, unfortunately.
Unlucky.
It looks like still a couple of shots to
Yeah, I think it's two
Chance
the
for one to draw
to the
another shot.
Dolphins.
to the Dolphins and plenty of room for a third. Warren Shipley just played a cracker. He's just missed out on touching the jack. He could have put the back one into the count. Well, he doesn't look too bad here again. How's his weight? Probably just going to pull up a tad, is he? If he stays
Well, he
on
snakes
hold,
around
he's
it.
got
Oh, he's snuck
unlucky.
in.
And
He's
I
in
think
for
he has.
3.
That's a
There
good
he
shot.
is.
That's
3 shots.
3 shots.
So
3.
triple horns to the Soldiers Point Dolphins. That's a 3.
Dolphins go to 5. Tigers 3 after 4 ends. On the Club Project scoreboard.
On the Club Project scoreboard. And did you just update the scores there, work experience kid Declan?
Get taught from the best.
Well, get taught from the best. So, you know, I dragged him all around the world last night. He's known happy for 10 seconds and he's been taught by the best. I like it. Where does that leave me, Hoppy? I think it's you and I.
You're out, mate.
Declan's dropped us like a bad habit.
Young blood taken over.
He's dumped us. Anyway, away we go. So Paul Russell gets us underway. It's a 5-3 lead to the Dolphins after 4 ends of a 10-end pairs match. First rubber.
In the far rink, we have the pairs game between Nelson's Bay and Maitland City, and it's Maitland City leading 5-2.
5-2.
And in the threes, it is 4-1 to Nelson's Bay.
Nelson.
And in the Soldiers Point versus Charlestown Greaves, it is 5-0 to the Point
After 2 ends.
after 2 completed ends. And in the pairs game between Charlestown and the Point, I just can't see for Tony standing right in front of the scoreboard.
Sorry,
it's
mate.
5-3 to Soldiers Point after 4 completed ends.
It is. So at the moment, as it stands, both rubbers, Soldiers Point, are in front of Charlestown. And in the other game, it's 1 rubber each as it sits. Maitland City up in the triples. And
Yeah, it's a good bowl. Good bowl there from Jared, just behind.
just behind. And Nelson Bay up in the pairs. So it's up and down. The indication.
There was a good bowls played last night, Tony, too, off at Curry.
There was. It was
You were at Curry last night.
Taylor Utley played very well. We won both his games he played in.
I was just going to say, Taylor played bodgy in both games, but we were at East
Now,
Maitland, Hoppy, not Curry.
This bowl just sneaking up. That's going to be the shot. So good
That
bowl.
is the shot by Paul Russell.
Good bowl there from Rusty.
So do you think is he holding 2 or is it just 1?
Is the singles first 18? Question mark. No, singles is 18 ends.
It is 18 ends, yes.
As this bowl comes in from Jared,
gonna
and
run
it's just gone through again. So So change over to skips. It's going to be Warren Shipley first up. Oh, Shippo playing down his backhand. That's his own bowl just in front. Is he going to get up? No, not quite. Oh, Daniel Hill playing down on the forehand. Can he find that little gap there? You could use that outside bowl on the left. The inside bowl, it's all on his weight here. Oh, this could be a nice bowl here from Daniel. That's a great shot from Daniel Hill. That's the shot. Picks up the one. So what Shippo can do here, playing ditch side. If you're looking just to get over, you know, he can sit that last bowl, but if it goes back too far, he could be a few down there. You can see all Charlestown just behind it. Not going to do anything with that one there.
Scott. Actually, tell Scott.
Okay,
Tell Scott.
we can hear you, Hobby, as this bowl hits the front. Oh, no change. So no change. I'll turn your mic off. Change it off. So Shippo, he's down one. Here we go. Look at this from Ryan Shipley. The size 5 is going to quite get there. Not quite. Good effort. So still 1 to Charlestown. 1 to the Tigers. As that's Hilly. He's looking. Just going to go on him. So it's going to be 1 to the Tigers. So the Tigers pick up 1 there. They'll go to 4, 5-4 after 5 ends on the club project scoreboard. And Jared Bent, little Matt, a couple of metres up off the. We are live from Nelson Bay Bowling Club on the hill as Jared Bent plays ditch side in that 3/4 length. I'll zoom that in a little bit. Declan, turn the knob, that's it. Beautiful. Michael.
Not badly down here from Paul Russell.
Uh,
Could be the shot. Close.
so we've got 10 ends in this format. Looking across the board there in the triples. Nelson Bay are up 7-1 over Maitland City. Next door is, just can't quite see, Kelly's in the way there. And across the far end there in the pairs, it's 2-6 to Club Maitland City over the Marlins. So the Hunters up 6-2.
Another great bowl there from Paul Russell. That's definitely the shot.
Happy, the biggest question in the zone is where has Michael Smith signed after leaving the Mullets? Well, don't know. He signed with Bulawuri Koala Bears. And there's still plenty of room there for someone to take it at the moment. There's purple SRVs of Rusty's holding shot.
Holding 2 by the looks of it. And a 5-4 lead on end number 6 here in our Newcastle Hunter Super League continuation of round 1 from last night. The Dolphins versus the Tigers.
Good bowl here. That's a good bowl.
He's playing well, Rusty. He's playing really good. He's getting them off to a good start.
Yeah,
Could be holding 3 shots.
yeah, he's got 3 there. as we change over to the skips. See, it's going to be first up Daniel Hill using the Aero Optimas.
Here are the red, white and blue ones.
Daniel, what's he going to play? He's going down 4 ant.
And it's probably the tighter side of the two. I'd imagine the ditch side's probably the wider side, so he's got a chance to wreck on something here. If he gets inside that bowl, maybe not.
No.
He's still 3 down.
He might have cut the back one out.
Yeah, we've gone close.
Still favourite for 3 looking at it from this angle.
So Warren Shipley, I'll tell you what, this is not a mile away. This is going to count. That's a great shot, was
a
it?
bomb.
Well played. That's maybe 4. That's a Simpson's handful, I think.
And it's very hard to get to you too. It's got to be a perfect draw weight to
Combination's playing good. The Soldiers Point team is playing really well at the moment.
run away. So he's got one bowl to do any damage.
That was good weight. But, you know, the best thing about it is probably it's at the back if he does get some contact. So Warren will play the ditch side again. They are holding, I reckon it's close to 4, Hoppy.
Very close to 4. Very close.
Now looks like he's going to draw another one. I reckon he has. That's great bowls, Warren Shipley.
That's great bowls.
Bowl, Soldiers Point, holding 5 in a 10-end match, 3 bowl pairs.
This could be a match-winning end if they can hold the 5.
Absolutely. It'll get him out to 10-4 with 4 ends to go, and that's, yeah, that'd be probably, he's going to cut
So
something
he's
out.
cut a few out. He still might be 3 down now.
Jared.
That's keeping you out of a couple. You can either play down there, get a roll of that, bring them all in, or you're just drawing it over.
Still a chance for Warren to draw another shot back.
Yeah, I think like he's probably cut 1, maybe 2 out.
Yeah, well, Daniel Hill's
He's on
played
3.
his 3 bowls, so
Scribble pad. Thank you, mate.
he's got it on a...
no money.
Not quite. Placement post. So he's swapped hands, as you said. He gets a roll out of that back one. He's going to bring the other 2 in, possibly.
Oh, yes, I'll tell you what, he's not a mile away for another counter.
Now that is 3 great bowls, Warren Shipley. That's a
bowling.
4.
4 shots.
4 shots out.
First commanding lead now.
Soldiers, the Dolphins, pick up 4 there and go to 9.
And on the back end of the
9-4
10
after
ends.
9-4 after 6 on the
Club Project scoreboard.
That's it, Club Projects, sponsor of this Super League. So thank you to them. Also, Genuine Metal Roofing, EJE Architecture, and Coulls Air Conditioning and Refrigeration. If you need anything done, just give those guys a ring and mention the Super League, and I'm sure they'll give you a discount.
Well, I hope they do.
Just say Happy said to give me one.
And just while we're talking about sponsors, we can't, I should have done it last night, but what a great job that Bodgie did out at East Maitland after we had to change venues and get everything underway, and he had to play 2 games himself. So well done, Bodge. You did a great job, and congratulations to J. By Norris, who
Yes, won the Australian
Singles Championship in his 3rd attempt, I believe. So well done. I had a bit of a chat with him today, so well done, buddy, and told him everything went all right last night, so he was pretty happy.
Yeah, not a bad start. Nailed his line. That's the hardest part on this green, especially with that wind swirling around. He's pretty strong. It's good enough to blow over one of those. We watched this ball come down from Rusty, playing it on the open hand.
And he's probably going to just duck under.
It's a narrow.
It's a tad narrow.
Pulls up, he's run through.
And we don't want to, what the Soldiers Point guys will be thinking, they don't want to give the guys from Charlestown a sniff because they're quality players. You don't want to give them a sniff. They get a 2 or 3. They're back in the match with 3 to go. And Jared looks like he's made amends. Looks a good shot here, Jared Bent. Our viewers and our listeners, Jared is the son of Steve Bonty Bent, who's one of our commentators here on YouTube Live Sports. Jared plays bowls a bit better than Bonty, I think.
Bonty learnt from the best, he says.
He learnt from the best. Anyway.
Well, his line looks perfect, but how's his weight?
Probably dropped
Short.
it a bit short.
short. So the Tigers holding shot.
And as you know, their triples game next door too. They've got a 6-2 lead as well. So at the moment, they look like they're sitting both rubbers.
One thing can change that though, Tony.
Absolutely. We've seen that last night, didn't we, mate? And especially in that game of pairs on that last end.
Yep. So at least 2 to Club Charlestown.
2.
Green looks like it's running not too bad for the amount of rain we had last night. We had a good heavy downpour.
Well, work experience kid Declan and myself, we couldn't even see coming home. That's how heavy it was.
Yeah, it was not pretty.
That was incredible.
Well, the rain going home, did it?
Oh, absolutely, mate. Yep.
Yeah, we got nothing going home from... We went the other way to what you went, though.
Okay, so Shipley's playing pretty good. They're playing pretty solid bowls, the Dolphins, at the moment.
And this is probably the loosest end they've played, and they're probably only one down. But while this man, Daniel Hill, has a bowl in his hand, anything's possible. A touch of the jack, he could make 2 in a measure. Probably brings those 2 back into it.
Got a wide line, though. He might come in.
It's not gonna, yeah.
Yeah, well, I say that's a counter.
Yeah, it looks like it's close. So it was a stays.
It's going right through that wind.
It's going right through, all right. Just going to duck under. The old breeze got hold of that.
Could be 3 down here. 2 at least.
Could be. You've got to remember, Daniel has the last bowl, so at the moment I reckon he's definitely 2. Don't know about this one. Too sure about his weight.
He's not here, I don't think, is he?
No.
Line's good.
He's just got to play inside that jack-eye bowl, and he'll just about get the shot if he can just pull up inside that jack-eye bowl.
So Shipley.
Big shot here.
Well, it just draws inside Daniel Hill's bowl on the left. He gets inside, it'll be close.
And he's very close.
Here we go. It's coming in.
Very
it's coming
close.
in. Look at this bowl. Is it going to pull up? It maybe just gone through.
Yep, so he's cut 1 out.
Yeah.
So Daniel needs to draw here to get 2 to keep them.
Hit that last bowl, he'll be pretty good.
He'll be close to 3. Even any movement to the jack to the left, which is a difficult shot considering the breeze. But they've got 1, they're happy with the 1, 9-5 after 7 on the club project scoreboard. 9-5 after 7 to the Dolphins over the Tigers here at Nelson Bay in the continuation of round 1 of the Newcastle Hunter Super League. We have myself, we have Boyd,
5.
the happy bowler.
After 7 here ends.
We have Hoppy.
Damn.
And work experience kid Declan here running the show. And we have one hell of a breeze behind us.
Tell you, it's a bit cold. I've got my hoodie on.
Yeah, you're the
On jeans. I come prepared. I know what it gets like.
I might have to go and get the old blanket out of the car. Okay, so Jared Ben will get us underway. We are 9-5 after 7 on your club project scoreboard. So Jared plays the ins on the ditch side of the green again, which seems to be the wider side. And not a bad start, Jared Ben. Pretty good start.
Yep. Yeah, not bad.
Not bad.
See what Rusty can do.
Just
Rusty
a
will
quick
probably
update
dead draw
in the
this.
other games in the pairs for Nelson's Bay against Maitland City. It's 2-9.
You say Nelson's Bay again, I'm going to flip you over the head.
For the Bay or the Marlins. It is 2-9 in the triples
Good shot, Paul
game
Russell.
alongside the pairs.
All right.
I just can't see for the fella standing right in front of the scoreboard.
7-3 next door.
Yep, so the point's up 7-3.
The points up, Marlins are up 7-3. And in
Now, let's
Dolphins.
see where this bowl goes. This bowl is well out there. That's around anyway, so that's handy home though back there.
in the freeze against the Marlins playing Maitland City, it is 10-1 with 3 innings to go. So it looks like the triples might be stowing up. It might be a 1 rubber each.
And work experience kid Declan's good with 2 monitors, isn't it?
Doing my best, Tony.
Doing your best. How do you think your best is going? It's going okay?
I'm not normally one to talk up myself. I think I'm doing an all right job. Oh, I'm being given the mic. Okay, hello, everyone.
That is work experience Ken Declan, ladies and gentlemen. And his second gig working for YouTube Live Sports. Anyway, back to the game. Jared Bent from Charlestown is holding 1. If he ducks under that, he's 2. At a crucial stage of the game at 9-5 after 7, but is holding 1. Well said, Declan. Well said, mate. Fewer numbers are up again. Last night they were astronomical. I reckon they'll be bigger tonight. So Paul Russell, weight looks good. Very close here. Very, very, very close. That is a great shot.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's a cracking, that's a genuine...
EGE architecture toucher.
Yeah, and there's also, you know what it also was? A genuine metal roofing cracking shot.
I like that.
Big words.
A genuine metal roofing cracking shot by Paul Russell. And he knows it.
He backed himself.
He backed himself. He's
Can't
playing
back
up
a-
to the
he can't back a
crowd.
horse, but he can back his bowls.
Anyway, Daniel Hill finds himself probably 1 down. He's going to play the backhand, I reckon, to try and sit that bowl out. And he's playing a little bit of a sexy bender. Down he comes.
Yeah, here he goes. How's he looking? He's looking like he's a bit skinny.
Yeah, just a tad. He probably wanted a little bit more weight too, I reckon. Yep, would have dropped a couple of foot short for the result he wanted. Want to sit that bowl out and stay. Maybe a touch, gets a piece of that jack to the left. You can almost bring them all in. With Warren Shipley. He won't be doing anything silly. And very, very wise, going to split those 3 greys of Jared Bent, probably just a tad wide. Shot hasn't changed for Daniel Hill. It looks like he's got a little bit more weight.
Chris is just saying no sound when he connects the Chromecast. Yeah, Chris, that's not us, unfortunately, as this...
Now that was better weight and pretty good home.
I think I'll be trying to match that blue bowl now. If I was Warren Shipley, who's trying to still play the same hand.
Yeah, so he just gets inside his last one. He gets to that back one, Hoppy. I think he'd be pretty happy with that.
He only got the furthest backward if he happens to kill it. Or put the
And that
key in the
just means
ditch.
there's more weight, got to be more weight control from Daniel. He's going to play the same shot. Now he probably just had to be a bowl wider. How's this one look?
Oh, it's looking going under as well.
It is. Weight was great.
So another one still got a bowl to come.
Warren has.
10 inches. 2 inches.
He's got to be very careful here.
Very, very careful.
If he finds Paul's bowl, he's got to make sure his own bowl stops there.
Anyway, he's probably erred on the side of caution, and he'll take the 1. So that'll get us out to 10-5 after 8, I believe is the right score. Is that right? 10-5 after 8 to the Dolphins, and they lead both disciplines. I think their triples team's up 7-3 after 6.
Richard Girvan's in further trouble again in the pairs game for the point. For Nelson Bay.
Oh, very good. You corrected yourself. Nelson Bay, that is correct.
Looks
So-
like 10-2.
Yeah, but if you look at the other rink, it's 10-1 to Nelson Bay in the pairs over the Maitland City Hunters.
They've evened themselves out for 1 rubber each, for looks, for the first game.
So Paul Russell gets us underway for the Dolphins. Soldiers Point here in the part 2 of round 1 of the Newcastle Hunter Super League 2024. And that's a great start, Paul Russell. Jared Bent will stay on the ditch side. Hasn't played it too bad. I'm just going to duck under. Weight's not too bad. I must say, Paul Russell's playing very, very well in the lead position for the Dolphins. Hence to say, I believe that's one of the reasons they've got a 10-5 lead. He's getting them off to a great start. Down well.
Bit heavy, isn't he? Yeah.
Yep. Just a tad. It's not going to hurt. He stays on. It's going to be okay, which he did. Nothing wrong with that one, Oppie.
No.
So Jared will stay at his forehand. 1 down. Touch will make 2. Crucial stage of the game. They need to score this end. There's only 2 to go. Need to pick up a couple of multiples. Played this one pretty good. Sit and stay. Great shot, Jared Bent.
Well, Declan's got it all under control. I'm going to get a drink.
Made
Great
2
shot.
out of it.
I'll come back in an hour or something.
The bosses give you the seal of approval. Like last night, I showed you nothing. Go and fix this cord. Go and do this. Go and do that.
I'm good, thank you.
He's good. We were just a bit more fortunate that his setup tonight looks a lot better than ours last night, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
It certainly does. It's got more screens. It's a lot easier.
I know you prefer this one as well.
said
Tony.
Oh, I do
Again.
prefer this one, yes. Anyway,
2
we did well,
down.
mate. So to our audience, massive views last night, over 5,000 views on the Facebook last night, and over 1,500, that was this morning on YouTube. So all you people, and once again I apologise I didn't comment, but we only had 2 monitors, and we're all crammed in behind a couple of desks. It was a little bit hard to get going, and obviously showing Declan for the first time. So for all you people, sorry we didn't get back to you and apologise, but thanks for watching, and we did. All we happened in the end was we only missed 1 end after all that drama in the pairs, and one of the cameras didn't work, but we changed it, ready for the game of singles, and it ended up turning out okay. So 10-5 here on the 9th end.
Yeah, and Charlestown holding possibly 3 shots.
Yes, it's very close to that, mate. It is very close.
Yeah.
So Warren Shipley lets that one go, and we've got
Ooh, is he going to hold up? Is he going to hold up? He's holding up.
He's
holding
trying hard.
up. He's
Very
holding
close.
up.
He's got it. That's a great bowl. Well played, Warren Shipley. Great shot.
Is that
And just at certain times, mate, when it looks like Charlestown's holding scores,
looks
and
like Daniel's going to have a run at this?
and and Warren plays some crackers. Now Daniel's having a bit of a run at this. He's not a mile away, is he? He's
Going to slide.
Oh,
Took one
great
out.
effort.
It's still probably, is it 3 still to...
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, mate. Let's sit down and have a bit of a look at here, see what's going on. So Warren's just asking the situation. Just flip back over and have a look at the head there, mate, just over here. So it looks like it's probably 2.
2.
Yep, I think it's 2 Soldiers Point. Warren plays the inside of the green, so he's coming down. Any touch is going to be advantageous for the Dolphins.
Tuck it away behind that bowl and go with it. He's not a mile away
That's
either.
a great shot. You don't need to tuck it away when he's played bowls like that. What
you what,
a shot.
He's got a beautiful port to come through. He can pick the kitty up and go in the ditch with it. Not mucking around. He's not a mile away either. He's got something. Oh, he's taken probably 2
Wow.
out. No, might be still 2 shots.
No, I think he's still 2 down.
Yeah, still 2 shots to the point.
Some of those comments are pretty good. So at the moment, Warren Shipley's on the mat. He's changed hands. I think he's going to play the ditch side by the looks of things, which he is. He's changed it over. Ladies and gentlemen, we have work experience kid Declan in control of the cameras and doing a great job.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. He's even coming over his shell. He's doing a lot of talking. I bet your mum's happy about that. So, Janet, is your mum like Janet or Jeanette?
Janet.
Janet, well, Janet Fordham, your son is in control of YouTube Live Sports at the moment with thousands of viewers, not only in Australia but all around the world, and he's controlling it.
He's running the show.
Boy, he's that happy, he's going to get a Coke.
I think it'll be a Coke, but he'll be getting something. Oh, jeez.
What's that, Joel Field? The question is, did Shippo and Russ play the wrong way today in the pairs final? I'm assuming that means they lost. Is that what you're saying? Who won the mixed pairs? How about that one? Welcome back, boss man.
Yeah, a pleasure to be back. You can stay there.
Oh, thank you.
You sit there.
What are we up to? 2 minutes to go, and it's 11-5, I think the score is.
11-5 on 9.
Yeah, 11-5 on 9. Oh, this is the last end well.
It is the last end, so we're just about to finish the first 2 disciplines. But as it sits, knowing the score system as we go, so it would be 2 rubbers, which would be 2 points. Each team gets 2 points for each discipline you win, and if you win overall, which is just disciplines and wins plus margins, like traditional tournament play, you get an extra 4.
I'm not sure, Chris, what you put. Maybe turn TV off and turn it back on again.
Jared Scotty Thorogood at home should be playing.
No, he's at work.
Oh, he's at work. There you go.
He's on the night shift tonight. It's doing 6 to 6, working hard, doing nothing. Oh, that ball's...
Sorry, Georgie.
That ball's just stayed on right at the back.
Joel Field says, if Declan finds his voice, us boys are gone. You finished second today, mate. They were too good. Well, bad luck. At least the title went back to your own club, Joel. So that's the bonus.
This is going to pull up a bit short.
You just concentrate on being the Ray Martin of bowls, my friend. So down we come.
Oh. This is looking like it's just going to run through. He's going to grab it. Oh, just missed.
Just a cut of an enamel.
Didn't miss by much.
And it looks like Charlestown's chasing shots in their triples game as well. They are 7-3 down next door.
Just got a 2. They're holding 2.
Holding 2.
Warren says he's Soldiers Point singles champ. Bernie's watching on the sidelines.
He is. He's over there.
Give a bit of weight
Give
on
us
this.
a wave, Dan. He's sitting over there with near Terry Antrim, sitting behind. You probably see him on the cameras.
Yeah, camera 2.
We flip over to camera 2.
Quickly.
There we can see. There's
Yep, as this bowl comes down. It's got a bit of speed on there again, so he's looking for something. And
On the high line.
well,
Still 1 to
well, it's a little bit of a
point.
very, very
might be a bit of a tactic here. You get the
tricky conditions.
yeah. So then you'll be looking to see if he can grab it and bring it over with a EJE architecture toucher. Drag it back there and make up maybe 3 or 4. There's this one. He's looking like it's just going in there around the back a bit from Shippo. Pretty good bowl there. That's making it hard now. It's making it hard now. We might see a bit of a runner here. He's playing positive weight. So he's searching down.
He needs a bit of he needs a touch of it. He needs to
Oh,
try
no.
and multiple.
I
Not
thought he was
tumbling too bad. He's not tumbling too bad.
What I said,
here.
he's just going to draw it.
Yeah.
It looked like he let it go pretty well, and front little hopper.
So for our viewers out there, even though there's short games, 10 ends, but the score is crucial to try, even if you lose, is to try and lose by a minimum amount, because margins come into play if you all square in 4 disciplines, like 2 wins each. So try and keep the scores as close as you can.
Yeah, so one team might be 66, and the other team might be 55. The team that's 66 obviously takes the money.
Yep, exactly right. Exactly right.
So it's like a masterboard, secret little masterboard of 4 games as we watch this one come in. As he's looking again.
He's not
looking
bad again, you know.
Pretty good. Yeah, he's a bit more quicker. He can find his own. Not quite.
Still has 1 to play.
Only 1 down, so it looks like a comprehensive win to...
Good afternoon, Lee Blaw. Yes, I accepted your friend request today. Thanks, mate.
Friday night. What else is on Friday night except for Super League bowls action? How good's this? Coming up into the Christmas period.
Yeah, it's pretty good up here. God's country.
Shippo. What's Shippo going to do? Is he going to be a party pooper and just steal the shot off him? And look at this. Look at this. Oh, he's rolled it.
Effort.
Not quite. So the Tigers are going to hold it on.
And these 2 skippers are going hammer and tong, but let me tell you, they are the pretty good pals, pretty good mates.
So Hilly's going to come up. He's just having a look. He's got an idea.
I can see what the idea is. Just don't know how he's going to execute it.
Is the kitty re-spotted or are they...
Respotted, mate. So I can see what he's looking at.
What's he looking at? Phyllis, enlighten us.
All right, so if he can kill it and follow through and get rid of the Paul Russell bowl, he's going to have the next 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 shots. But it's a hard shot. I mean, he's trying to look at getting rid of both of those bowls.
Well, I think if he kills, he goes for the kill. If he hits it,
he needs the kill and to rid the Paul Russell bowl out of the head.
Yeah.
Bloody hard stuff.
Yeah. We'll see what he does, eh?
Quite capable.
Absolutely.
Yeah. former state player too, Daniel Hill's only probably still in the mix to get his Guernsey back in the stateside, so he knows what he's doing. Leads up in the stateside, in the Pat Dewey Shield team as well. So let's see what he's going to
This
play.
could be the lay. He's starting up at the drive.
Well, here we go.
On the line.
Bang. Good effort.
Great
So
try.
it's going to be Tigers finishing with one there. Will be Dolphins taking the first game, 11-6. So 11-6 to the Dolphins in the first game.
And they're 9-4 up in the triples next door with one end to play after this, I'd imagine. So it could be 2 rubbers to 0 to Soldiers Point over the Tigers.
Yes. What we'll do here now, Declan, we're going to go this camera here, go up that camera here, yep, and we're going to move it over next door. And we're going to follow the back end of this here. And it's Swanee on the mat.
This is Matt Swan.
Yeah, so their Soldiers Point are up 9-4 in this one, so they might get off to a doubler.
That's his dad sitting behind him. Andrew Swan.
The triples is over for Nelson's Bay and Maitland City. We'll win to the Nelson Bay.
Nelson, that's it.
The Marlins. And the final score is 10.
Yeah.
I just can't see from the fella standing right in front of the scoreboard, so as soon as he moves...
So as soon as Charlie Collins moves out of the way.
And this bowl, he's punched up something.
So I think it was 10. Depends who won that last end. We'll wait and see.
So next game's coming up, we will be singles.
And it'll be a cracker.
Jono Davis versus Simon Mitchell.
So both those players, viewers in the Newcastle and Hunter area, well, pretty much in the New South Wales and Australia, needed no introduction. Jono Davis, people got to remember this guy, I think, was an Australian champion of champions at 16 years of age and has won it on numerous occasions, represented his country, won a gold medal in the Youth Commonwealth Games too, I believe. A country boy, but plays up here at Nelson Bay and one hell of a player.
So it's 9-6 to the point. Charleston just scored 2 shots and they're going on to the last end, so it'll be a 3-shot buffer for the point with one end to play.
Yep, this will be interesting. So they've had a bit of a talk at what length they're going to play. So viewers, it's 9-6. They're trying to pull a rubber back, trying to get a win. So it'll be 1 win each going into the last 2 disciplines, singles and fours. So it's now 9-6. They're going to play a shorter length then. They brought the mat up. So old work experience kid Declan's changing the scoreboard. We have intern Pete and work experience kid Declan. And that's a pretty good start by Charlestown. Tony Hinton, better known as Ant, leading for Soldiers Point.
Oh, yeah, you made that one.
And our pairs game's finished. As we know, it's a win to the Dolphins over the Tigers. And I think it was 11-6, and they were just transferred to the rink next door.
Yeah, it's a good bowl there.
Which is the triples match. 2 bowl triples.
Yeah. So just a run down with the sides. I think there's been a change.
Very
I
close.
think there has been a change, mate.
Change some for Tigers anyway.
And Charlie Collins is in there playing second for the Tigers. No Swan
Yeah,
skipping.
no, Nathan Dawson's dropped out.
Yep.
And Charlie's in.
Charlie's in.
As we watch this bolt from
Tony Hinton.
Tony come flying down and just around the back. It's a pretty good bowl there from Tony. Hey, Shippo. We're getting that one. Thanks.
And Tony, as you know, ladies and gentlemen, he was runner-up in the Matara singles this year to Daniel Hill, who we just seen in our pairs game from Charlestown.
Yeah.
So,
And Charlie Collins.
Charlie Collins.
Good bowler, Charlie.
Very good bowler. And word around the traps on the green is that he's got the smallest feet in bowls. That's what they say. Charlie Collins, Declan, has the smallest feet in bowls. You learn something new every day. I don't know,
Oh,
Cole
stay
Healy,
like this.
he's got pretty small
Beautiful.
feet.
No wind.
So it looks like it is 1-2
Charlestown, I think.
under Charlestown.
I'm not 100%.
So,
Well, that's one to Soldiers Point now.
yep. Now skipper over there, Gavin Kelly from the Dolphins. Up against with Matt Swan, who's just going to make his debut, I think, in the Pat Geary Shield, which is the representative fixture. Charlie Collins with the black and yellow bowls
Not a
for
mile
Charlestown.
away
He's
either.
very close.
Yeah.
Any touch.
Charlie, oh, it's a good bowl. He's pushed it back.
He
and
has.
He's unlucky.
Very, very unlucky.
Back to the Soldiers Point bowl.
Yeah.
Yep, it was the EJE architecture toucher, but it just went a tad askew. So Soldiers Point holding shot. Yeah. It's all very quiet here. Bit of tension. The Tigers trying to get a rink win, so to speak.
Well, Fieldy reckons saying that Charlie's a six-time district winner and fairly sure he's never lost a final.
He is.
Well,
And the smallest feet in bowls, as you can see. Have a look at that. They're pretty small.
Soldiers Point sitting in a very good position here. They've got that back bowl there just behind the kiddies. So if the kiddies move back, it'll be to Soldiers Point's benefit.
True. True.
But then Charlestown is 3 behind. I'm sure the score is 9-6, and this is the last end.
It is 9-6, mate. They picked up a 2 in the last end. Hence to say Matt Swan's got him to play, brought the mat up and played a different length. Let's see how far away he
Is
is.
he going to reach it though? He's pulling up.
Probably just, he's just about a foot and a half short, but played a good bowl. See what Gavin Kelly, the baby doll, does.
baby doll.
There's a story why he's called the baby doll. We'll talk about that off here.
Okay, well,
So down he comes on his forehand.
Captain Kelly
Captain Kelly.
scooting down. I tell you what,
Gee,
he's
not a
on
mile
a
away.
pretty good line here.
Good
It's
shot,
a
Gav.
pretty good effort.
And
Yes, it's
well
probably
played,
in.
Gavin Kelly.
Good shot.
Good shot.
So, Matt Swan
He's in trouble.
is in trouble.
That's the only word you can say.
He's 9-4 down.
You call it, Hoppy. You call it.
No, 9-6.
You heard it here, ladies and
They are.
gentlemen. Hoppy said he's in trouble.
Oh, okay, the scoreboard just hasn't been updated.
No, it is 9-6. Yep,
That's
correct.
9-6 Boyd on the last end.
Okay,
is.
so 3 for a draw.
Richard Girvan rink's still going, but they're in big trouble. Nelson Bay.
You'll get it right. Kelly.
3 down to Maitland City. And according to that, they've still got up and back to go for them.
Yep.
I think it is Matty.
Yeah, they'd have to come back.
This could be the last bowl of the match for the triples.
I would say so, and I don't think he's got the weight.
No, I think he's going to pull it pretty close to his
Yeah.
own first bowl.
He is probably not even going to get
Yeah,
that far.
he's
Not
disappointed
close.
with that.
So that's a win. That's a win to the Dolphins over the Tigers.
Yeah.
It looks like it's probably 10-6 by the looks of things, maybe 11-6. Regardless, it's 2 rubbers to nil at the halfway point here of the continuation of round 1 of the Newcastle Hunter Super League. We will go into our singles and fours games after their break, and our singles promises to be
I
a
don't think they're
cracker.
going to have a break, mate. They're just going to get straight into it, hopefully. So,
Well, I'm not too sure. The last night they had a break for about 10 or 15 minutes, but
okay. So, well, the game coming up, as you said,
Simon Mitchell and Jono Davis, is that right?
bottom, middle one, next one up. That's it. There it is. Head to head. Today's game.
Oh, look at that.
Jono Davis, Simon Mitchell. So we're just waiting. So good time to run off and grab yourself a little beverage.
Yes, Jono Davis representing the Marlins, Simon Mitchell representing the Hunters.
Just to clarify, it's 18 ends, boys.
18 ends, Hoppy. It's 18 ends, mate.
18 ends.
Hoppy's breaking out the sandwiches. What's going on over here?
He always comes prepared.
What do you got on them sandwiches, Hoppy? Vegemite?
Need record, yeah. I need that. Yeah, click it off. So it's what a location here at Nelson Bay, looking across the bay, up on top of the hill.
Over the Dalbora
It's,
Marina.
Oh yeah, it's pretty pristine. Club full in there. A lot of people here.
The raffles on the night.
Friday night. A lot of people inside here enjoying the food and the waters, as we like to say. So for the singles, so Jono Davis, as we were saying, he's going to be taking on Simon Mitchell. This is going to be a really good game.
Absolutely.
Both.
2 cracking singles players.
Yeah. Oh, he gives me a list. He gives me a list that no one else can read except for me with my doctor writing.
Oh, that's a prescription. Oh.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Jumped on, like I said, grab a drink, grab whatever. Could you let me know what bowling club this is, please? Yep, Nelson Bay.
Nelson Bay.
Nelson Bay, just in Port Stephens.
In Port Stephens,
And
yep.
I'll tell you what, it's a major holiday destination.
So me being a local will tell you that within the next couple of weeks, this place will be
Rocking.
packed, full of people, and
Yeah.
they're starting to come up now. They come up, used to come up just in the holidays, but now they're coming up Thursday nights, taking Friday off work, staying and going home Sundays.
Well,
With the warmer weather, when spring hits, they usually come up and
yeah, it's Sunday afternoons.
hang around.
It's kind of peak hour on the freeway. I'll just go get the bowls and we'll we'll be back in a second for the game number 2 between Nelson Bay Marlins taking on the club Maitland City Hunters. Sony's set off the alarm going, so let's, here we go. So, I'll give you a bit of a rundown. So, Simon, for the Hunters, he's using Tiger 2s. So he'll be going out, giving the cameras a little bit of a test, though, especially with this breeze blowing left to right. So he'll be throwing it out there. And Jono Davis is using GTR. So the boys will be coming out very soon, so don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Maybe if you can, actually, share it for me so people know that we're about to jump on with the singles. Going to be a cracking game Friday night. What else could we be doing? Simon over there. That camera's a bit blurry there. What's that flickering for as well? I like to muck around with these settings to try to find the perfect setting. I guess it's because it's... Push this button. What's that do? Sonny Scott, please attend to your car and shut it up. Oh, someone's driving the car that the alarm's going off on. Is that Sony's car?
I believe so. Don't quote me on that one.
What's he trying to do out there? Okay, video.
All you were now for was a jacket. He said now he's just making a racket. How's that?
Yeah. Alright, come on, shut up for a second. That's hilarious.
You see Tony stepping out of that gun, but never mind.
Oh, that's good. Can't get his. Anyway.
Yeah, it is Tony.
It is Tony.
Stay out of his car.
You'll be kicking it soon.
He's got it.
So, that's why the boys, I don't know what they're doing, just.
Black and red.
Sony's come back with a blanket.
Track fans next week. Tony was saying last night there's only sometimes there's only one games on a Friday night
Yep.
or Thursday night, whatever it is.
Well, it looks like we're into it. So I was too busy mucking around the cameras. Here we go. So Jono Davis firing it off. First bowl, not a bad start. No roll-ups, straight into it. Simon Mitchell, Tiger 2s. Well, they're on their way down. Yeah. Oh, not a bad start. That's a good start there from Jono. So local green, you know this green pretty well. Simon. Well, Maitland City, they got grass greens up there. And Tiger 2's weight was okay, but he's just cut under. And he's playing that narrow side. So 18 ends
18 ends, is it?
in the singles.
Yeah, Hoppy sent us a bum steer last night, didn't you, Hoppy?
Ryan Steele. Okay, Ryan Steele's just asked who won the pairs and the triples. Well, in the game we just did, as that wind really rips up. Watch these Tiger 2s.
So Soldiers Point won both disciplines
Yeah.
against Charlestown, and I think the others split at one each.
Yes.
Pretty sure that the triples was won by Nelson Bay and the pairs was won by Maitland City. So
Oh, marker.
Scotty Kohler. Thank you. Scotty Kohler, former Raymond Terrace Jet. Now,
He'll have a jet up his arse if he stands there.
not according to Hoppy, won't let that happen.
Yeah. Here we go. He's looking to try to sneak in. Jono at the moment. He's holding the couple.
Yes.
He's going to sneak in. Tiger 2's is trying to get back, and is he falling
Is he
over?
close?
It's
I don't think so.
close. All right. I don't think we've had a tape measure yet, have we?
No, we haven't.
No, we have not.
We haven't.
Well, it's going to be one to Jono Davis. So the Marlins pick up first stand. First stand to the home boys.
And the reason they do play ends, we've had a bit of a chat with a few of them today, is that because it's all time constraints, and it's based on time, these games. So
Yeah, it's a short,
short version. And there's our Scotty Kohler, our marker from the Nelson Bay Marlins.
Ex-Jet.
Ex-Jet, that is correct.
Won't hold that against him.
No.
I do.
So Jono gets us underway. Jono Davis needs no introduction. One hell of a singles player.
Yep, here we go. Look at that, Jono. Bang.
Using Drake's Pride's is easy. Always been a Drake's Pride bowler.
About 15 centimetres in front of Jack, as we see.
Simon Mitchell. I had to go and get a blanket out of the car, and when I opened up the door, the horn's gone screaming its head off. Security! So I didn't know how to turn my own alarm off, Declan, the apprenticeship.
Start the motor.
No, we didn't laugh too much.
No, I could hear him from here.
That your car going off?
That was my car. I've never had to. Never happened before, Hoppy. I didn't even know how to turn it off.
Start your motor.
Well, I did that a couple of times, but we sorted it out.
There you go, another short bowl there. So just followed up in front. So Simon Mitchell dropped one on the first, and his last bowl got him out of trouble, really, as we watch this one come down. Has he got better speed this time?
I think he has.
Going to just slide under
punch.
as we got Corey Parker tuning on by. Afternoon.
We had Corey's company last
what
night, him
happens?
and his dad.
Clay was there last night.
Yeah, Corey was standing right along next to
I
you.
didn't see Corey, I was saying Clay.
Clay was sitting next to you. Corey was standing next to Clay.
There's another shot. That's 3 shots to Jono Davis. So they play with 4 bowls or 3 bowls?
Playing for 4 bowls.
They are playing 4 bowls.
So the bowl from Simon Mitchell probably not going to make any difference. I still think it's 3 to Jono.
Yeah.
It is. So he stays on his forehand. Weight looks pretty good. He's just got to pass the greens to count, which he's going to
Oh,
do.
he's past that.
Yep, so that's a good bowl. So like the last end, we'll see if Simon can reduce the deficit, which he did on the last end, cut it down to 1.
Small port he can come through.
Now, did I hear you right, mate? Is he using Tiger 2s? Is that
Tiger
right?
2s?
Tiger 2s, wow.
Yes.
Now wide bowls are making a comeback. Now, if he gets a punch out of
Here we
something,
go. Oh, no. No, it's going to be...
still going to be 4, I think.
Still 4, I think.
Don't know.
We'll have a bit of a look.
Could be meat pie.
What was it, Scotty? It was
4
4.
was a meat pie, so...
We're at the paddles.
The Simpsons handful, so it goes to 5-0 after 2 ends. Remember, this is an 18-end match.
So the Marlins pick up the 5 there. So Jono Davis, jumping straight at the blocks, home ground advantage. Jumping straight on it.
Then the Hills open up. He's playing the
ends
singles
2.
game for Charlestown against
Club Project
Warren
scoreboard.
Shipley, I think.
Yeah, Club Road Explorer. Just on the rink next door to our
it's
singles game, you've
3-0.
got the two skippers, Maitland City, Michael Cronin. Was actually named after Mick Cronin, believe it or not. That is a true story. And Richard Girvan, Mick, a former Australian representative, and Girvan, a former New Zealand representative. So there's a bit of talent on the greens tonight here at Nelson Bay. None better than
Here we go.
Simon
That's a
Mitchell and
good
John
ball there
Davis.
from Simon.
Good shot, the Tiger Twos.
So what's Jono playing? Open hand. He's got to drop a metre.
Close.
And has he done it? He's
All up
dropped a
now.
little, similar to his last. It just
Oh, still sliding through.
gone
Line's
past. So good effort.
Line's good.
Good effort.
So Simon's staying on that ditch side of the green. The wind has
He's
died
pacey
down a
too.
bit.
He's a bit pacey.
It is a bit cool, but the wind has definitely died down, Tad.
Yeah. That's, if you reckon that
Still
wins.
-5.
Still, that's cold. So I got the blanket. Oh, no, the wind's back.
Jono's nailing his line here with his GDRs. This is, again, same line. Just
better weight.
trying to drop that speed off, and he's probably done enough for shot. He has.
I reckon he has. Great shot.
He
What's he
has.
using Taylor's, is he?
He's got GDR, Taylor GDRs. So the Tiger 2s, now, they got no problem ripping back to the jack.
They certainly don't.
Because we watch this one
He's coming
playing
the
down.
same
Well,
way.
if he can grab a little bit of the kitty, if he can get it down to being a little bit of the kitty here,
Not a
that
mile
wind
away.
really rips it. Look at that. They're trying hard to turn against that wind. They're just
Wow.
holding out. That's crazy. That wind just got up too as his bowl was coming down. Now it's stopped. The wind has stopped. As Jono's in control of the wind as well here. He's got the little remote control.
He has.
The wind's helping the Marlin, and you can see that one just going to cut under. Not quite there as well, but bowl here for Simon. If he can just grab a bit of that kitty and trail
Yeah.
it back for possibly 3 shots here.
Yep.
And he's attacking. He's attacking.
How's he looking?
No, he's going for the bowl. He's got his aim bowl.
Oh,
He's got
he's got
nothing.
nothing.
He's got nothing. He's come up with duck eggs. So it's going to be one more to the Marlins. They'll go to 6-0 after 3 ends. We do play 18 ends on the club project scoreboard. Also, shout out to our other sponsors, Coulls Refrigeration, Genuine Roofing, EJE Architecture. Thank you very much for sponsoring this first inaugural Super League event. 5-a-side tournament. You can have more than actually 5 players in your side. You can have a little switcheroo if you
They
want
do.
to.
They actually, some of them have 7 and 8. They had last night. There was a few there. Now, originally Curry was supposed to have a few more when they were playing at home, and they were going to swap some players around. But because we moved the venue, they only brought the 5.
5 fits in a car.
5 fits in a car. Yes.
So as we see that bowl, well, left a little bit of room there for Simon.
Did.
There's been smell that food really coming
Oh,
out. It's smelling
yeah, I know.
really
It's
good.
pretty good, isn't it?
Now, those cameras, he was a bit worried about they might be in his way, but no problem at all.
And good shot,
That's-
Simon Mitchell.
Yeah, he's changed over. He's probably the hand to play.
It's good to see someone using the whole bowls too, mate. Like
play with the
Tiger
wind.
Twos.
Yeah,
Yep.
throw it out, let him come in.
It's the way it should be played.
Hawley, David Hall, come out and sing us a song.
Is he inside?
He must be. Smart.
That's very close for shot.
I think that is the shot, John O'Davis's last bowl. And we have a packed house inside there, and there's a lot of viewers in there watching the bowls.
This looks like Maitland City got new shirts as well. Different design.
Yeah.
Where's the yellow?
Not far away
There's
here.
this one here.
Great shot,
Oh, it's a
Simon
nice
Mitchell.
bowl. He's flicked it for a little toucher as well.
Might have made 2 out of that.
That's a little EJE architecture. That's right, and
got
Johnny
a bit
don't
of
muck
one.
about. He's just going for the big ones. Going in for the big hit.
And he didn't waste any time, just went straight into it.
No, I didn't even lucky to get the toucher out. That was a so
So Simon here, what's he going to do? He'll probably try and draw another one because John O'Davis can pluck that off without moving the jack. Now Simon Mitchell comes down. This one doesn't look too bad either. Might be just a tad strong,
good home.
but good home. Yeah, you're
Good
right.
home, half a mat behind Jack. So, what's Jono do? He's playing again.
going
He's,
again.
he's looking for it again. He's looking for it again. And he's gone. Nah.
So he's going to drop a
Gone.
1. Simon's going to get on the board. here on your Club Project scoreboard. Simon Mitchell will get his campaign underway in the singles match here. He'll get a 1, maybe a 2, depending what happens with his last bowl. And I think he's probably just a little bit narrow. But he does have 1, so that takes it to 6-1 on 4 ends out of the 18 end game in our featured singles match. Nelson Bay Marlins, John O'Davis versus
What are they
the
actually
Maitland City
playing
Hunters.
for? Is there money involved? Is it prize money or
There's a
trophies?
lot of prize money, Hoppy. I think it's about 20 grand.
Oh.
Roughly. Yeah,
it's good.
Are you fair
That's-
dinkum or?
I'm fair dinkum. Yep, it's really, really good money. And we obviously thank our major sponsors for that money and the concept of the tournament. After speaking to some of the players yesterday and today, is they're all pretty happy with it. And so far, the games we've watched, it's run like clockwork, hasn't it? Like there's
Until you said that. You just jinxed it.
Jinx what? The cameras?
The tournament.
Oh, why?
You said it ran like clockwork.
Well, it is running like clockwork.
As we
Nothing ever runs like clockwork. Not when you're setting up.
No, I know all about that.
Oh, that's a bang. Going through for an EJE toucher there. Good start. Just went a little bit to the side though, so there's still opportunity here for Jono.
I still remember last night Scotty holding on to them in lead, so they're not long enough. That was funny. Anyway.
Oh, it might run away.
Run away.
Yeah, still 1 to Simon Mitchell.
Yep. Down he comes on his forehand, which is the ditch side of the green. And it's probably the hand that turns the most.
They're starting to turn now. We've only got the weight anyhow.
Hasn't got the weight, that's right.
Just checking I'm good to flip.
So how's Jono looking with this one? He's probably just going to... Oh, is he going to...
Pull up, you get the shot.
Yeah, he's going to be... Oh, that's close. I reckon that's close to 2.
No, he's gone through.
Oh, I don't know, mate. I
I
reckon
favour the green.
Well, I think it's 1 to Simon Mitchell.
You reckon?
I favour Simon Mitchell for the shot.
We'll just have a look at the camera angle. Have a look. They favour Simon. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, this one is just going to pull up. Line was okay though.
That bowl just short of Jack High. I favour for the shot.
Yep, so Hoppy's saying the green one. He thinks it's the shot. So to our viewers on the camera, John, as we see John O'Davis just letting him go on his forehand. The one at about 3 o'clock is the thing they think is shot.
Tell you what, just depends on his running.
He's got a bit of turn on it and...
Oh, don't know.
Don't know.
Well, we've got an indication now. He's asked the marker. We'll find out.
So he does favour John O'Davis. Yep.
Yeah. You were right. I'm wrong again.
Sorry, Hoppy.
I accept your apology.
So Simon Mitchell playing his last bowl on this end. 5-1. 6-1, sorry, after 4. This is the 5th end of an 18-end game.
Tell you what, he runs this out. He's got a great
Yeah, he's
bowl.
very, very close here. And that will be the shot. Great
He's
bowl.
got a great
Simon
bowl.
Mitchell
Yep.
from the Hunters has drawn it. Great shot.
Only problem is Jono's got 1 bowl left.
That's correct.
So what he does, he it's down
And he's playing his
forehand, dish hand here. He's going to get the bowl.
What's
He's
that, Port?
close. Oh, he's got
That's-
the bowl. What a
Oh,
shot.
and it's
Wow,
gone.
unlucky.
Made 2 out of it.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he has actually made 2
I
with the
think
Reds.
he has, yeah.
What a shot that was.
You don't muck around.
No.
We'll ask Scotty Kohler, was that 2? Yep, so
It
Scott
was.
Kohler, better known as Coca or Pepsi, whatever you like,
2 to the Marlins. So Marlins
indicates 2 to the Marlins. So 8-1.
8-1 after 5 ends. We do play 18 ends on the Club Projects scoreboard. Live from
Oh, he's lost the kitty.
Nelson
No,
Bay
hang on.
Bowling Club. I always say Lightning Ridge.
I was wondering what you were talking about there. The Ridge.
Well,
I've seen there was a bit of bad news at the Ridge there yesterday.
Just a quick update. Charlestown's playing Soldiers Point. In the 4s, it is 3-1 to the point after
Holly.
2 completed ends.
Holly's watching from home.
In the singles, Charlestown leading
8-2.
8-2.
After 5.
After 5 ends, they've got to play 18 ends, don't forget though.
They do.
Nelson's Bay playing Maitland City in the 4s. It is 2-0 to the Bay after 2 ends. And in the singles, we have John Davis playing for Nelson's Bay against Simon Mitchell from
Nelson. He's playing for Nelson Bay, I think.
Nelson Bay from... Oh, you got me all confused now. Playing Maitland City, Simon Mitchell. And
Give it a rest.
Simon's Mitchell, was it?
Give it a rest, Toby. Go to bed.
Simon
We watch
Mitchell.
this bowl come down.
It's too many
Ditch
black
side,
snakes.
Ditch side. It's on its way.
1.
Too many black snakes.
It's going to get back enough. Tiger 2s. They'll get back all
That'll be
right.
the shot.
Look at
Great
it
ball, Simon Mitchell.
coming back to the jack. Gets the shot.
Yeah, I think that's the shot. Possibly 2.
Yes, I have to... Oh, it would be close. I favour 2.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
none
this
of
one
them.
looking from Jono.
Probably
Hold the
none.
phone. Jono says, you're not
No,
telling
no,
me it's
it's
2 down.
Great shot.
Lovely ball from Jono.
Yep. Great
Talent.
shot.
Great bowler. Great
It's
talent.
been a talent for a fair while, and he's only a young man.
Yeah.
He's winning state titles in the senior ranks at 13 and 14 years of age, so tells you a bit of how good his ability is. And
Get
Simon
on inside
Mitchell,
wick.
Simon.
Oh, very unlucky.
very unlucky, so there's definitely one down.
Yeah.
Jono will be looking to do something similar.
He will be.
I see Daniel Hill's got the mat again in the singles, so it'll be another score to him. Mark Rodway.
Another good shot. Well played.
Yeah.
Over there.
Lovely bowling. Lovely bowling.
Yep.
So Daniel Hill's score will go now to...
So he's going bigger weight here. He's going
Oh,
bigger weight here.
goodness.
He's looking for
Edge.
the bowl.
Oh, it still run through too far.
It's cut one out. So it's going to be one more to the Marlins. So Marlins 9-1 after 6 ends.
And Daniel Hill in the other singles game has jumped to 11-2 after 6 ends over Warren Shipley.
So at the moment, Nelson Bay, after squaring the ledger in the first 2 disciplines of pairs and triples, are in front in the singles and the 4s. Soldiers Point, who won both disciplines in the pairs and triples,
Sharing
find
at this
themselves,
stage.
they're
They're up in the...
They're up in the 4s and down in the singles.
down
So
the singles.
mm,
Long way to
interesting.
go, though.
Long
so
way to go. Interesting. Interesting for our viewers. If you don't know, for each discipline, there's 4 disciplines: singles, pairs, triples, and 4s. You'll get 2 points for each discipline win, and 4 when you overall. So if you win 3 disciplines to 1, you're going to score 10 points to 2. If it's 2 disciplines each, then we base it off how many shots are scored. So it'll be 8-4, one way or the other. If you win all disciplines,
So both players going this way, just
12-0.
pulling up a bit shortish.
Not very happy with that.
no. Don't think either of them were happy with their first 2.
He might get a little
Johnny
slider,
gets
though. He
onto
might
this,
get a
and
little
he
slider.
does.
He got
And
the
good
slider.
result. His weight was good. Good
Yeah,
result.
Got the shot out of it. He wasn't very happy with letting it go.
So Mitchell, really, he needs to
Has he got the weight?
see if he can grab that short. He'll be changing the length up. I would be if he gets the mat, if he gets it. So next week on the 31st October, East Maitland versus Raymond Terrace.
That's at East Maitland.
That's at East Maitland.
That's the Thursday. Or the
And Beresfield will be playing Nelson Bay.
at East Maitland.
And then on the Friday, Soldiers Point. So we're back up here again. Soldiers Point's playing Curry, and Charlestown will be playing Maitland City.
It would be nice if the Thursday night games were Nelson Bay and Soldiers
Let's
Point.
switch it around, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be beautiful.
Switcheroo.
Anyway,
Be good for you.
it'd be good for me, mate. It certainly will. But I can walk to that one next Friday night, so it's just around the corner. You'll get a fair crowd too out at the Soldiers Point Bowling Club. Love their bowls out there, just like they do at all the other clubs all the 7 other clubs that are in the Newcastle Hunter Super League.
Got another slider there. He could be holding 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, I think it's only 2. Simon Mitchell comes down.
The last bowl for this end.
Tell you what,
He's got a bit of weight on this.
he's going to get a smudge. Ooh.
No, he's got nothing. Well, he could be a few down here. Soon find out with the marker. What do we got here? Is it 2?
So Scotty indicates. Scotty, what was that, mate?
1.
So it was just 1.
Right.
1 to the Marlins.
Yep, 1 to the Marlins. So it'll take them out to 10-1 on 7.
I'm going to buy you a drone for Christmas, boy.
A drone.
We want action. We
We need one.
will tell you what, the whole world's going to be disappointed if you don't come through with it.
Yeah, we've all heard it now, Hoppy.
I've heard it more than once, that's for sure.
Gonna make me do more work than I'm already doing here.
Yeah.
That's the voice of work experience kid
The boss.
Declan, ladies and gentlemen.
The boss.
He's come out of his shell.
Well, I
He's
can
the
say
boss.
Declan is controlling the cameras and he's doing a fantastic job.
Yes.
Not even nervous this time.
I've got a good eye for talent.
At least these cameras work.
I think it maybe we've got to plug him in the right slot, Hoppy.
It helps.
Yeah.
It helps. Definitely helps, that's for sure.
Going to pull up a bit short, Jono.
Yep. He's still holding 1 though. I think that Jack-Eye bowls the shot. So he comes down, playing the open side, the inside of the green. Gets a turn out of his own. He's going to be 1, and it's very close.
Oh, favour that now.
Don't know.
He rolled it twice. So.
Yep. I think it is the shot. I think the Tiger 2, the green Tiger 2 is the shot.
Oh, green bowl shot, definitely. Looking at it right now.
You're looking out over the water there. She's looking a bit dodgy. We're lucky we're going
Oh, there's the shot back.
Yeah, well played, John O'Davis. That's a very, very good bowl.
Yes, one down. The markers indicated to Simon Mitchell. He's gone. Wants a slider.
Gets off it. And
got
he
the
has.
slider.
Will he get inside? Oh, he's
Oh,
probably
he's
just going to
fallen
flop
back.
out. He has. Unlucky.
He's fallen back.
So John O'Davis probably finds himself holding shot. Yeah. He's going to be close to another one here. That's very close.
Mark, I was just saying, Hobby's been promising that drone for some time now, Happy. Chrissy's just around the corner. Absolutely. World's going to be disappointed if we don't
It's
get
on my
it.
wish list.
Well,
So he's 1.5, he said. So
So I put it understand that at 1 and a measure.
he's a bit unsure that second one.
Yeah.
Hello, Mandy.
okay, this bowl now, he's
gonna-
playing a little bit under. Gone. Oh, a little bit of luck.
Oh!
Got
It's
a little
all
bit of
happening.
luck. As Hoppy jumps out of the seat. Jumps
Got
out
a
of
bit
the
excited,
seat.
the hopster.
So one shot it is to the Hunters with a lucky 1 there. So
That's why I jumped.
Hunters pick up 1 to go to 2. So 10-2 after 8 ends on the club project scoreboard.
Very good. How are you?
Good idea is always do the cameras first. And then we're going to throw that. Oh no, he's got the mat and he's thrown it in the ditch.
Oh. And viewers, it's absolutely freezing here.
Well, there's a couple of bowlers still playing in short sleeve shirts out there. They're making me look cold.
Not making me look cold. I am bloody cold, Hoppy.
I don't know why the camera, the image has got a flicker from the lights. But
I can see that. Maybe.
I don't know what the story is there. I haven't had that.
Yeah, it's not the
Generally
camera.
get it with a TV in the background. Sometimes the TV in the background does it. TV in the background, let's see the trots are running around.
The trots.
Yeah.
We are 10-2.
10 to
after
what?
8 ends. 10-2 to the Marlins over the Hunters after 8 ends. Their singles game here in the completion of round 1 of the Newcastle Hunter Super League.
So we have 10 ends to go.
10 ends to go, Hoppy. Jono Davis gets past the green. He's going to count. It's a good starter. He's got his foot to the floor now.
Jed Scott's just saying, obviously got someone that can operate the cameras working tonight, Uncle Tony.
Even the relations are giving it to me. I reckon I did a good job of running those cameras last night, Hoppy. What about you?
Oh, this bowl coming from Simon's just
Good shot.
moved it back, come through for an EJE touch-up.
Yes, well.
We can get a give an update over there. It's what's that? 4-13.
4-13 in the singles. Daniel Hill from Charlestown over
Warren
Shipley from the Point. And the other game is it's a tight affair. So Soldiers Point are 3-1 after 2 ends in the 4s in a 10-end match.
He's a great ball.
Yeah, he's going to sneak him shots, Simon.
So yes, Jed, to answer your question, yep, old work experience kid Declan is on the cameras. Only his second stint with YouTube Live Sports, and doing a fantastic job.
Any contact with that bowl,
What
push
about-
it up. Now if it falls the other way, oh, it's gone the other way.
I'm going to play this button. What's that there? Manual. Indoor.
But yeah, so myself and the Hapster just standing back.
Go to the far one for me. 4. Go to camera 4.
We're standing back watching.
It's green.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Oh, pushing buttons.
All trial and error.
Push buttons,
Very
mate.
abstract.
Pushing buttons as we watch this flicker neon.
It's like us last night. We pushed a button, Hoppy, everything would have blown up.
Simon's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good.
Good shot, Simon Mitchell.
Oh,
Ooh.
he just run through. I thought he might have set his own back one there, but it's okay there.
Yeah, so you go for that shot
He's
bowl.
got the best backward.
Working good too.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Thank you, Mr. Starlink.
Starlink.
Is it Starlink or Skylink?
Oh, no,
Whatever
Starlink.
it is.
Starlink.
Well, we're pointing to this star. It's got to be a light flickering.
Oh, probably just the wind with the poles and making that.
Oh,
Yep. I reckon that's what it is.
ball come through. Oh, Miss Rose has come out and say hello. She's been inside, found some friends as she likes to do everywhere.
Did you win anything in the raffles?
Hey, Miss Rose. Where's your friend?
Right behind her.
You back? Hand it over. She's back.
She's had a good time. No, this is good.
Thank you. Don't take that off. Put it back on. It's freezing here.
What was that, Scotty?
She had lots of fun with our kids and that.
1. So that was 1, 2. 1 to Simon. Yep. 1 to Simon, Scotty. 1 to Simon. 10-3. So that should be 10-3 on 9 ends. So at the halfway point here in our singles match between the Maitland City Hunters and the Nelson Bay Marlins. Nelson Bay singles representative Jono Davis has a commanding lead. So he's probably won 6 of the 9 ends. And the wind's out of control at the moment. It's freezing here. And good reply by Jono. So that's up and down for shot.
Oh, green bowl easy.
Green bowl easy, Hoppy says. And you're probably right. Put that jacket on, you're making me cold. So, Simon, open hand. That's
Oh,
probably
not a
2,
counter.
Hoppy. It's probably 2.
It's a tight start to turn.
Well, we're at the halfway, mate, and it doesn't matter. Like it's
Oh, he moved the kitty.
you can peg it back, singles, anything's possible. You've got 4 rocks, so anything can happen.
Joe was just asked. Oh, he said this the other night, didn't he?
Who's that?
You really want to ask
Dad, I'm going to the car now.
who's the best you've ever seen play?
To the car
Who's asking me the question?
Joelfield. Oh, just rod that.
The
Just
best
wait.
I've
just
ever seen
don't-
play,
just
Joelfield.
Wait till the break and play.
We'll wait till the break and play, correct.
Jono's bowl up, and Jono now has to shot.
Well, he's got.
Yes.
It's gonna be hard for him to get it too.
he
As
gets a
Jono
touch-
comes through, this is a good little bowl.
What a shot here.
Right
Yeah.
home.
Ooh.
That's a great bowl there, mate. It's
I thought he might have got that. If he had to tuck that jack around the corner, it would have made it hard for Simon then.
a little bit interesting.
Mm.
So for sure, as we see that one go under, so
Oh, right. There's a big chance here for Jono. He's holding one.
So he's coming down again. He touches that jack for 3. I think that's what his intention is. Every chance.
Might have made 2 out of it.
Yeah.
One for sure.
One for sure. Now Marcus Scott Coulls
This could be a tape job.
going to find out.
oh, there we go. It's
Yes.
that's the first tape measure of the day for. That's the first genuine
It is.
metal roofing tape measure.
The first genuine metal roofing tape measure here. Now
So
we can
that
talk about
it's-
who is the best player that I've ever seen. Joelfield, he was at the Bowls last night. And in all seriousness, the best player that I've ever seen play the game, and there's been obviously some outstanding players, but for me personally,
2 shots
Wayne
to
Lambourne.
Jono.
better known as Bubbles, Wayne Lambourne is one of the best players that I've ever seen play his trade on the bowling
12-3.
green. So we get
That's
the 12-3
correct. 12-3.
on 10.
Let's go.
Oh, you got it down out of a barrel, mate.
Oh, you're killing it. Hoppy, you and I are going to the unemployment line next week.
We can watch the game next week. He can run the show.
Yeah, it'll just... Matter of fact, me, you and Boydie will all take the day off and just let Declan do it.
You're the one who has no idea what any of this is happening.
We'll get intern Pete to come and give you a hand.
Hey, it's
So where do we go next Thursday? Back to East Maitland, do we?
Back to East Maitland.
How come that works out?
Oh, but we were supposed to be at Curry yesterday.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
It's just that Boydie's got the Friday games and they're both at Nelson Bay and Soldiers Point. Anyway, this is the way it goes. We'll be back at East Maitland next Thursday night for round 2 of the Newcastle Hunter Super League.
One good thing, if it's pouring down rain, the game will still go ahead.
That's right. And then the next Friday night game's actually at Soldiers Point, so it'll go ahead too because
Yes.
it's undercover as well. So we've got a 12-3 lead to John O'Davis from the Marlins on 10 ends. We're playing our 11th end now. And on the fours game, Nelson Bay have a 5-2 lead over Maitland City. So it's 2 rubbers each at the moment.
Daniel Hills jumped out further again against Warren Shipley.
15-5.
15-5.
And Soldiers Point lead
4-2.
4-2. So that'll be 3 disciplines to 1 at the moment. And viewers, what a fantastic crowd we've got here tonight. Even though it's extremely cold, last night was a bit wet, but it wasn't this cold. There's a fair few people sitting outside, and inside the club is packed.
I envy them too, but it's nice and warm in there.
Yeah, they're right up against the glass. There's a lot of people inside watching the Super League. So I hope you're enjoying the coverage, and I hope you're enjoying the game.
for everyone that's inside.
What's that, mate?
Can't help but be a bit jealous of everyone inside in the warmth.
Yo.
Chilly.
It is
It's
a
very
great
cool.
setup here at Nelson Bay. They've got the club just
shot.
about covered
Ooh.
the 3 greens, whatever green they're playing on. You can watch them inside the club. Barring the synthetic green, I think. So most of your viewers taken away from you.
Yeah, they can pretty much watch it from anywhere. Like you
Yeah.
said, Hoppy, here, you can watch the game from anywhere in the clubhouse. It's a really good setup, and it's a really long club.
Still one, Jono holding 1.
He does.
Now does Simon try to take it out, or he's got weight on this.
He's
so
having a bit of a
he's going-
niggle at it.
He's got the kitty.
He has.
Now has he killed it, or
I think he has.
well, he's holding 2 anyhow. Yes, it should be 2 shots, I think, to.
We'll just ask our Marcus Scotty Kohler.
Yeah, I wish he
walks
had paddles
past.
to make it a lot easier.
We'll see what he says.
That's where it was good last night at East Maitland with the paddles.
It was. It was, Hoppy. It made it a lot easier. Here it's just bloody freezing. To our viewers. 1. So 1 to Simon Mitchell.
I'm having a bad day tonight.
You haven't. Well, there you go. You're having a bad day tonight. You're having a shocker.
Well, a bad night tonight, or what do you want to say?
Oh, God, love you, Hoppy.
Can't pick nothing.
Oh, it's freezing.
Who's the 1-2?
1-2 Simon Mitchell, so it'll
Simon
take it
Mitchell.
to 12-4 and 11.
He's only going up in singles. That's the only problem for Simon.
He's ticking those ends over.
Start running out of ends. As it stands now, Jono can afford to lose every end with one shot for each end and still win the game.
Pretty much, matey. Pretty much.
Yeah.
So Simon will get us underway. Now they've stretched it out a bit. He's gone to the jacks on the tee. So soon if he can claw a few back, that's the plan. I would imagine.
Oh, it's not that bad, is it?
No, I don't think it's that bad.
Our leader's got a beanie on now, trying to keep warm.
I should have brought mine. I've got that
Not
YouTube's
bad first
live
bowl
sports
from
beanie, you know.
Simon. About a couple of feet behind.
Considering they've gone ditch to ditch, Hoppy. I mean, they've gone. He's gone
Jono's
full length and he's put one a couple of feet behind.
Short, so
Pretty
it'll
good
be
start.
1 to Simon Mitchell from the Maitland City Bowling Club. Chance to make it 2.
Yeah, as he said, he just keep that score relatively close and tick those ends over. That's what he's trying to
Kitty
do.
up, he's got a good.
Gonna miss it?
Gonna pull up. That will be 2 shots, I think.
I think you're right. Jono Davis will probably have something to say about that.
This looks better.
Doesn't look too far away, and that'll be the shot. Great bowl, I think.
Oh,
Early call nugget, as they say.
I don't know.
Don't know.
Hello, Lynn Young tuning in from Barrow. Joe Field reckons George is his best
I
player.
missed that from the mark. I didn't did indicate, but I missed him. He held shots.
Joel Field is the Don Lane of bowls.
Any contact with Jono's left-hand side bowl would give him a shot.
I'll tell you what, he's very close to this.
Can he get it back?
Ooh, no, not quite. Great effort.
Just a little way.
Great
I
try.
think still it's 1 shot to Simon Mitchell, I think.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that one.
I'm favouring the front bowl.
Yeah, so am I. I'm favouring the bowler, Jono Davis. And I'm going to favour this
Favour
one.
that 100%.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's got to pit it. He's
Yeah.
got to pit it.
Yeah,
here.
he's got to
get
pick
himself
up,
back
yeah.
in the game.
That will be the shot.
Yep, pick up a 4 and an end counted.
Yeah, pick up a meat pie here.
Yep, and he's coming down on the backhand. How's his weight? How's he looking?
Well, he's playing controlled speed. He's really starting to work.
He's close.
Here he comes down now. Can he find the jack? Can he get the jack back into the bowl? Oh, he's got the jack. Has he gone too far? He's got the shot out of it. He's got the shot out of
He
it.
has.
So he's picked up 1, but unfortunately, Jono's still got a bowl left. And
He has. Still got 1 left.
yeah.
No, he's going to try to play for something
Here
similar.
we go. Yeah, he can roll over that green bowl. Just flick it over for shot.
Tell you what, he's not a
He
mile
might make 2
away.
out of it if he can
He's
flick
not
the
a
green
mile
bowl
away.
without touching it. He might go down a few.
Ooh.
Well,
It was all happening there. There's about
It
3 or
was.
4 different things that could have happened. Regardless, good bowls, boys.
good evening,
Still
Jared
under Simon
Gorsuch.
Mitchell.
And doing a fine job of marking too, Scott Kohler. Fine job.
And change it to Calder. Scotty
Even
Calder.
the people of Botswana are watching you, Mark, my friend.
Eh?
That'll be 12-5.
Change his name to Calder because I'm feeling it.
Look at you, you're
12-5
rugged
right
up.
there.
Anyway.
I'm just going off what you told me.
Oh, don't
What's
listen.
that?
Don't listen to Hobby. That was only 1 then.
Yeah,
There's only 1. Yeah.
Only 1, so it's 12-4 after 11 ends.
No, I think it's
Oh, he hasn't put a couple on.
Oh,
yeah, it's 12-5 after 12.
yes, I was right after
Oh,
once.
damn it. I hate when you're right.
I was right for once.
Simon hasn't sent it. He hasn't sent it, so still trying to play that longer round.
Yeah, it worked for him in the last end, but going back in this direction, John has sort of got control of it, going back towards the road, back towards the water.
In the other singles game between Nelson's Bay and Soldiers Point and Charlestown, Daniel Hill has extended his lead to 17-6.
He has, after 12 ends.
And they've only got 6 ends to go with that game. In the fours between Charlestown and Soldiers Point, it is 4-2 after 4 completed ends.
That bowl's just stayed on at the back there.
And the Nelson's Bay playing Maitland City in the fours. It is 5-3 to Nelson Bay.
Yeah, Jono's gave this plenty of air time, and it's going to be 2 shots. So 12-5 after 12 ends. A big endy for Simon Mitchell. He needs to find another shot here.
He's going to hold his head up.
Well,
Yeah, fast. Oh, he just hit it on the side. He had to find it in the middle.
Still probably a couple down.
Yeah.
There's Davis. Playing again this side. He's gave it plenty of air time. Just got to sneak around the
Coming
front.
home now.
Yep, it's going to be the shot. It's going to be the shot. That was a lovely bowl.
Yes, great bowl, holding 3. Bit of pressure back on Simon. Got 1 bowl to go after this one, so, and he's at least 3 down. Oh, he's got a bit of weight. Is he going to pull up in time? No.
Doesn't look happy with that one.
So, a big chance for Jono to draw the meat pie.
Yeah, take a big lead here. This is really going to make it tough. Oh, no.
No, he's lost it. He's not here.
So it's going to be probably 3 shots. It is 15-5 after 13 on the club project scoreboard.
So both singles games have been a bit one-sided when you look at the scoreline.
Yeah, the other score around the greens there for Coulls Refrigeration. It's Daniel Hill.
19
to, what is it, 19-6 over Warren Shipley.
Yeah, commanding lead.
So Daniel Hill's getting a little bit of payback from the pairs.
Well, they'll pick up a rubber, we know, in the singles, even though they lost the first 2. So it'd be interesting just to do a little bit of an exercise and find out who'd be on top of the table after round 1. And the way it sits at the moment, it could be the Raymond Terrace Jets, Hoppy's Raymond Terrace Jets.
We're flying high, mate. Plenty
Or
of
the Soldiers Point Dolphins, depending on the results, of course. But once again, or it could even be the Nelson Bay Marlins, because they have a chance to have 3 rubbers to 1. Anyway, long way to go.
So,
Jono Davis holding 2.
Welcome back, Sony. Your phone rang. I've never seen him run. It's a bit like Hoppy. Got to go. As this ball comes down ditch side from Mitchell. This is a big end here for Simon. He really needs to get some shots here.
That was my oldest brother ringing me, so I can't not answer the phone when the big brother rings.
Simon's not quite there, so he's failed 2 short bowls. He's got to change it up, really. He's tried the long end, not happening at the moment. Jono's just so consistent, handling the green very well.
And both hands in both
Just
directions.
nailing it. Look at this coming down. The tail of GDR, and he's come in for a
shot.
nice little bowl. He's come in with an EJE toucher as well.
EJE Architecture toucher from Jono Davis from the Marlins.
Yeah.
He's really got his foot on the pedal now. 15-5 after 13.
That was a genuine cracking shot.
It certainly was. And holding 3 again.
Simon's not helping himself by falling short. When he's down, he's got to be up.
Well, we probably should have. Anyway. Good evening, Luke. Says evening, Sandy. Happy and hop.
Hello, mate. How are you? No back sticking, 4 sticking tonight, my friend.
Well, he's holding a meat pie.
He is.
This is a big bowl for Simon.
That
can't-
wind, it's going to be hard too. That wind is really ripping up now. It's just picked up. He's got to go big.
He's got no option up the
He's
line.
got that hole to fit in front 2 bowls there. If he can find
That's what he's got to play, Hoppy. He's
Through
got to
the
go
front.
up the line, kick that goal.
Yep, he's looking.
And he's close.
He's very close. He's got one out. He's got maybe, he's took out one.
Still 3.
So he's still 3 down.
Still 3.
Doing a good job with the cameras there.
3.
Work experience kid Declan.
3 shots, so 3 more. 3 more to the Marlins. John Davis.
He's not work
18.
experience now, mate. He's a second-year apprentice.
Second year, yeah, and he's only been here for 2 nights.
18-5 after 14 ends on the club project scoreboard.
Yeah, so
Live
it's a
from-
commanding lead.
Live from Nelson Bay Bowling Club on top of the hill here, and that is cold.
It's absolutely freezing. The Hapsters nailed it in one. It is freezing. But inside your lounge room, it's very picturesque. And there's a decent crowd here too. There's still a lot of people outside. And there's a lot more inside watching the bowls.
Sounds like we've got music going inside now.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a bit of a musician in there.
Yeah, beats are rolling. As this bowl it's from Simon, got to pull back. Can he climb it back and shorten that for and against there, because it all adds up in the long run. That's okay. That's a good first bowl.
And, you know, as I said, the game next door to the Fours, the Marlins are in front, so they could take a 3-1 lead, 3 discipline to 1 lead, and would be fighting between Raymond Terrace and Soldiers Point based on the result from the Dolphins of who would be on top of the ladder.
Well, Daniel Hill is really overpowering Warren Shipley, 21-6.
Certainly is, but, you know, he needs Charlestown. He needs his team in the Fours to win. He needs that, especially with a score like that. Needs that Fours team to win, and the score is a lot closer now. What is it,
6-3.
No, it is 6-3, so
Okay.
they're still behind Charlestown.
There are
Jono, third bowl. Good line.
Trying to get
Nailing
second
his
shot.
line. He's coming in. He's going to creep in. He's going to creep in and
That's a
just
great shot, Jono.
clean up the shot. That's a great bowl. That is a genuine metal roofing cracker.
No airs, no graces. Hands in pockets,
Here we go.
draws a shot.
And Simon, he's looking to try to sneak
well,
it back. He's trying to sneak it back inside off the red bowl. Not quite. He's got the outside
Great
shoulder.
try.
Just on the outside shoulder.
Jono stays on that forehand, the ditch side of the green. Bit of local knowledge here. Holding 1.
2 down at least.
Who's 2 down?
Yeah,
Simon Mitchell.
There's only 1 down now.
Oh, 1 down now.
make that
Well,
2.
Maybe 2 now, mate.
It's close.
Don't know. Yeah, it is close.
Oh, he's attacking here. He's attacking. These Tiger
won't
Twos
come
aren't
back.
doing very much at all.
Oh, could have got a slider off that green bowl.
So the Tiger Twos are playing like the Tigers.
Toothless.
Oh, dear.
One more
One.
to the Marlins. Go up to a 19-5 lead
On
after
15 ends, so we have 3 ends to go.
Club project scoreboard. It's one-sided. Both singles matches across the green are one-sided here.
They are.
The other game's going on. Well, the other game's going on there. It's 8-3 to the Nelson Bay side. And the far, it's 6-3 to Maitland City.
Yeah, so look, it's
Do we,
it's 6-3 to Maitland City over there. So Soldiers Point against Charlestown in the 4s. So as it sits, if we go live scoreboard now, Nelson Bay would have 3-1. They would have had this singles game, the 4s game, and I believe the pairs game because they lost their triples. And Soldiers Point would have 3-1, losing the singles but winning the other 3 disciplines as it stands at the present. If we had to stop it, interesting.
so,
Charles won.
yeah,
Pretty sure it's 1, isn't it? One
probably his best first bowl in quite some time.
Yep.
And look at Jono. Jono Davis just creeping in. Oh, he's just held out there. But again, he's around that area. He's got 2 bowls within a mat length of the jack, which And she's been a bit more consistent. It's the difference.
Absolutely.
Difference in the game.
So down on the forehand, Simon Mitchell with the Tiger Twos, the green Tiger Twos, viewers.
Not badly down either.
Not badly down, probably just going to drop a tad shy.
There's no finish in the green, they're just stopping.
The green looks like it's running pretty good, actually. Like, I might have dropped a second or two, or maybe just a second in the last half an hour, but apart from that, it looks like it's been running okay.
Oh, he nearly sliced that kitty.
Well, he's backing himself.
He
Backing
is.
himself the trail at the end of the ditch, and he wasn't far off as Mitchell goes to the open hand. That's the tighter hand, and the Tiger Twos, they're not afraid to turn.
No, they're not. So John O'Davis, he's going to stay. He's just asking the marker Coca-Cola.
I think
Scotty
he's
Cola.
holding 2. I think he's holding 2.
Oh, I don't know if it's 2. 1.5. There we go, Hoppy.
So I'm half right.
So Jono's playing an attacking shot once again. Down on the backhand. Looking.
Offside it.
Seeing it like a beach ball. Picked up a shot. Gets the result. 1.
Oh, Mitchell just can smile.
Simon Mitchell. One bowl to play.
Well, he's looking for the bowl, is he? No. He might be looking for the red bowl. Oh, maybe not. He's just looking to draw it. I don't know. He's pretty quick.
He's going to
run through.
So it looks like it's 1 to Jono.
I thought he might have been looking at trying to just sit that red bowl. That red bowl's worth,
Yeah, it's worth. Yeah,
takes
you're right.
that out. He makes 3.
Yeah, in a measure. So on our club project scoreboard, that's 1 more to the Marlins. Jono Davis goes up to a 20-5 lead after 16 ends. So up and back. And now on our if we had the live scoreboard, we would have the Marlins at 3 disciplines to 1 as it stands. If we stopped now, they went all square in the pairs and triples, and at the moment their singles and fours are in front, led by John O'Davis playing singles, and the one and only Richard Girvan, world champion, New Zealand international, New Zealand legend. I've got a good Girvo story. I'll tell that one off air too.
Well, you can easily follow the action. Subscribe to our channel today, Youtubelivesports. Best way to keep up to date with what's going on.
Absolutely.
As we play a 3/4 length, and Mickey Cronin just over there played for a minute there I thought it was our bowl and our greenie. Wrong guys, but I was like, what's going on here?
That's all right. So did I.
Because I was watching it down there.
So did
George
I.
was following as well.
Thinking, what's going on?
What to do this time?
Yeah.
Just having a bit of a spell.
So Mick just stepped over to the side of our greenie, and I think that's what it was. So, Mark Fisher. Hey, Goldie. How you going, buddy? Belfast beanie on, mate. I've got the YouTube Live Sports beanie on, buddy.
Oh, I've got one at home in the cupboard. I should have brought it.
Keep it in the car.
Yeah, well, I will be doing that in the future, don't you worry.
You get caught out too many times. As Jono does what Jono does. Just puts another one there.
Nailed this again.
Yeah,
Great
Oh,
shot.
great
Are
opening
you
bowl.
staying up tonight or are you going home?
I'm going home.
You're going home?
Yeah.
You know, the offer's always there.
Nah, we're going to go home, me and Mr. Rose.
So, Simon Mitchell.
He's in big trouble.
Hoppy's called
He
it.
was in big trouble in the second end, I think.
I think he was.
20-5. Up and back.
Well, Daniel Hill 21 to 9. They only got
21 to
up and
9.
back
Yeah, they've only got up and back too, mate. So, there's not going to be much of a change in everything there. But
I'm a bit shocked with that score. There'll be a very close game, that game.
Yep.
Shipley and Daniel Hill. Both experienced players.
very much so. Very much so. Both New South Wales representatives, both state champions. Australian Sides Championship champions. I think they were. Daniel Hill certainly was last year, I believe, in Western Australia. But But in our feature singles game here, Jono Davis holding 1 and has been playing really, really well in the conditions.
Yeah, he's
Like another shot coming in.
plays like a local.
Yeah,
Oh, that's good bowling.
good shot, Jono.
Lovely bowls. There's Simon. He's trying to follow him down.
He's given every chance. Starting to bend now.
How good's the music?
He's still coming.
Yeah, well,
Gets
he's going to
inside
get the
it, gonna
shot
get-
out of it. He's got the shot,
And he
yeah.
has.
Yes, that's a great bowl.
Jono. Well, I'm backing Jono in here for a little trial for 4.
Yep, so
Here
am
he
I.
comes. Oh, he's playing down. He's playing down. He's looking for a bigger trial than a little one. The way it's going, is he going to...
Ooh,
No.
great effort.
Puts his own back. Not just going to make much difference. There's only one in to go after this, and he's got a commanding lead. So
Oh, that wind's really up
Oh,
now.
it's
Watch this bowl. This bowl should
ridiculous.
probably go on him. It will. That's
Oh, yeah.
just, you can't
You
do
couldn't
much
do
about
much about that.
No way.
Joke. Yeah, the boys are having a bit of a laugh about it, and that's all you can do because it's freezing cold. The wind blew a gale, and the Tiger Twos, they just went in a different direction.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, Hunters pick up 1.
Hunters pick up 1.
20-6 after 17 ends as we go into the last end on the club project scoreboard.
And as it sits on a live scoreboard, if we were having a live scoreboard at the moment, the Marlins would have a 3 discipline to 1, which would give them a 10-2 result. 2 points for each discipline win and 4 for the overall. Wins plus margins come into play to decide the final scores after the 4 games, which for the non-bowler is a pretty simple thing to figure out as well, so it's not too complicated. Even our work experience kid Declan can figure that one out.
Don't know squat, but I'm picking it up.
He's picking it up. He's doing very well for himself.
He'll be
He's a
down
pro.
He'll be down the point there, getting the balls out very soon.
They might sign him up here.
Well, this one, it's just going to pull up, so that end goes. First bowl's going to Mitchell. Only remember the last then, Simon.
That's right.
As he put down another good bowl.
Yeah, good shooting, Simon Mitchell.
Yeah.
2 good ones.
he's left it too late, unfortunately.
So Jono comes down, playing the open hand again. That one's probably a little bit tight as well, unless he can get a smudge, which he did. He's got the Dick Kelly skunk.
He's got a big
Oh.
kiss off the inside shoulder, snuck on up,
The Dick Kelly skunk.
breaks through. Thank you very much.
Poor old Simon thinking, what have I got to do to just get one? So down he comes,
Touch heavy.
just a tad. Not a mile away.
Oh, back it might make it interesting.
Yeah, 3 good bowls by Simon Mitchell. Probably finds himself still 1 down, though, on the last end of our game of singles.
Well, Charlestown singles game is over against Soldiers Point with a comprehensive win to Daniel Hill 21-12.
So that's at least a rubber to them. And then there, it'll be determined on the 4s result over there. And I believe that's a pretty close score. I think it's 6-4.
Yeah.
To Soldiers Point, to the Marlins. So Simon Mitchell's just going to sail past there.
Well, this could be the last. Well, this is the last
So it's-
bowl of the match.
And he said Jono Davis has shot. So down he comes,
Yep.
holding 1.
Tell you what, he might be holding 2 after this.
Tell you what, that's a great bowl.
That's brilliant.
And that is brilliant.
Oh, what a way to finish.
Great
what
bowls.
a way to
Great
finish.
exhibitionist bowls.
I mean, conditions not easy, and Johnny Davis made it look easy.
And I'll tell you what, he did. And if Simon Mitchell played anyone else on the green here, he'd probably beat them in a canter.
Yeah.
But it's just the guy that he played against was on song and one hell of a singles player and probably one of the best singles players in the country, in all honesty.
Yeah, no, he's played it pretty well.
He has. So that's a discipline win. Now we have it's 8-all. in the game of fours next door. So that's interesting because they split the disciplines in the singles and in the pairs and triples. Jono's given a 2-1 lead with the singles, and this one is 8-all. So a win to Nelson Bay would probably see him shoot to the top of the table or thereabouts.
Oh.
A draw would give him 2.5 to 1.5.
Well, that Kane Coulls has got the yellow bowl there on the right-hand side, but it never owns that stripe bowl.
The North Queensland Cowboy Bowl, Hoppy, is that the one you're talking about?
No. The yellow bowl on the right-hand side is Kane Coulls.
Yeah.
The all yellow bowl.
Yeah, then the yellow,
But
white.
I'm not sure who owns the other bowl on the shot bowl.
Okay, all right. I'm trying to figure that bit out.
It's blowing a gale up here.
It's freezing. It's cold.
Oh.
So Mick Cronin, we just we just flipped the camera over to the fours game here. So it's 8-all.
One down, Dave Wallace is saying to Richard Girvan. So it's Soldiers Point holding the shot.
Maitland City holding the shot.
Maitland City holding the shot.
Aren't you cold? I thought you might have been.
Here we go.
1 to Nelson Bay. That was a big bowl. And, a bloke like that who's won some world titles, he knows when to play the big ones.
I don't know if you're allowed to. Put it out. Don't get your jacket on before you do anything. Don't get your jacket on.
This ain't normal this time of the year.
Anything's possible in Nelson Bay.
Level weather.
You know it's cold when Matt Swan's wearing a jacket.
I have the heater going on the car going home, I'll tell you. Got a long drive back, but we'll get there.
So Mick Cronin finds himself 1 down. 8-all. Anything's possible. They split both. Oh, he's just got that. I'll tell you what, he was close if he didn't get that rub. He was very close.
One shot to Nelson Bay.
Yep, Girvan's got 1 to play.
He was just going to go inside that Jack-eye bowl and get another counter in. He's quite capable of doing that.
He is. He ain't no slouch. Mr. Girvan.
Here he
Not a
comes.
mile
Out he
away,
comes.
Not a mile away.
Very, very close. He's only got to pass the front pack to count, and he has, I think.
Yep.
Oh, hold on. Is he still on? No, he's only said it's 1, but they're going to measure.
Protest.
They've all put the tape on.
They're going to measure.
No finger jobs. Put the
It's
tape
a
on.
genuine metal roofing
So
tape measure.
It is. In our other games over there, we know that Soldiers Point won both disciplines in the triples and pairs. They've lost the singles, which makes 2-1, and the fours.
One shot it was.
Can't quite see what's going on in the fours.
2 ends to go
Over there between Soldiers Point.
for the Bay.
Yep, so it's 9-8. Up and back in the fours here. It's a cliffhanger, so it's... Is it 8-6 or 6-all in that game over there? In Soldiers Point and Maitland City.
6-all.
6-all, wow. So they could nearly all square this. If they get a win here, if Charlestown get a win, it's going to be 2 disciplines each. And the margin will probably depend on that game of singles.
9-shot margin for Charlestown on the singles.
Yep. So they get us underway in this
Jono's
fours
margin's
game.
quite big. Oh, it's bigger again, isn't it?
Yeah.
20 to 15 shots.
Yep.
You're not coming. You're not coming, I don't want you. What do you mean? It's a simple way. Yeah, true. I'm gonna go now. Bye.
She's having a good time.
Oh, she gets kicked out.
She got kicked out.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
There's 2 stages.
All right.
And one has lights.
Okay.
The big one.
Go in there and dance. Miss Rose. As we follow this bowl from Kane. Bad first bowl from Kane. Has his second look.
Yeah, not bad
pretty,
either.
Pretty good.
Yeah, 2 good bowls, Kane Coulls.
They're pretty cool.
He's very
Bowls.
cool. The South Australian.
Unusual playing
Former.
wide. He didn't place
Former
third.
South Australian, yep. Former state representative too, I believe.
Reply coming down from Brett.
Yep, good shot. 2 good bowls. Cliffhanger here, ladies and gentlemen, in the 4s between Maitland City Hunters and the Nelson Bay Marlins. On the live scoreboard, it'd be 2 disciplines to 1 in favour of the Marlins at the moment. It should be 3-1.
We just knocked Kane Coulls' bowl over, so that will be 1 shot, I would say, to Nelson Bay.
You got to think too. We've and as I said, this is the last 2 matches of round 1, and I think every team hasn't been at full strength. So the likes of Curry J. by Norris, who won the Australian singles title.
Yeah, let's just watch the ball come
Close
down.
here.
Corey's looking pretty good. Oh, he's rolled out Kane. Good shot there from Corey. He might have wide 2 now.
Close.
We go to the camera 3. Quickly just have a look. Oh, it's very close. Yep.
Very, very close. Yeah, so just saying that some of these guys are not at full strength. So as the tournament progresses, I'm sure they'll get their combinations right.
Yeah.
Chrissy
So
Edmunds coming
tickets.
down there. It's Chrissy Edmunds going.
Chrissy Edmunds, yeah.
Bit short.
You see that about 2/3 of the way up. He's had a look to the heavens because the wind sort of took control. So, Corey Parker down on his forehand. Gets a turn out of the green one. I think that's what they're trying to do. And he gets inside that. Nick's happy. Good shot.
It's a couple. There's a couple there.
It is.
It's 9-8 going into N9. Play 10 ends. There's this bowl. What's this bowl doing here?
Ooh.
Oh, he's just punched up that green bowl. The Hunters are looking pretty good here. They got a couple behind.
Did Ticket score the shot with that bowl, or was he?
No, I think he's just behind with the yellow.
I think you're right.
Oh, it's David Lanestone's Mark Red Bender.
That is Mark Bender, yep, that's correct.
Oh, very close.
Been around Zone 6 for a long time and a very handy player and representative player, Mark Bender. As are pretty much every one of these players in the Newcastle Hunter Super League. This looks interesting. Is he going to... Oh, he's just going to hang wide.
Yeah, he just held out there. That's when he needed one of those gushes.
A gushes. A
The
gush.
gushes.
That's a new one.
A gush.
A blast.
That's Dave Riley. Is it? That's what it says.
Dominic Riley. It's Dominic Riley, policeman. Used to be a pretty handy junior bowler.
Oh,
I think he's
pretty
still,
good
I think
bowl.
He's
He's
still a
just
policeman.
nailed it.
Yeah, good shot. Well played, Dom. Yep.
Oh dear.
Just about to punch that 1,000 views. 973 we sit at the moment.
On the
Work
Yui.
experience kid Declan. Richard Girvan on the mat. This man, as we said, needs no introduction. World champion.
Dylan Riley.
Dylan Riley, is it?
Dylan Riley.
Not Dominic Riley.
No, and I said Dave, so
Yeah, so we've both hobbied it.
we was somewhere in there.
We both hobbied it.
This Gavo's going around the back. He's wide though.
Dylan Riley.
Thank you. Thank you, David Lane. Nils.
I forgot to tell you that I did actually contact Sean Johns and
Let's
apologise.
watch this bowl first before we talk about it. As Girvan sitting in the worst spot, standing.
So we can't see it. Oh, you can see it coming in now. Oh, no, I don't think it's changed.
It was Chrissy Evans' bowl.
Yes, I did contact Sean Johns and apologise for calling his wife Welsh. Which is Hand Johns, he got a bit of a laugh out of it. So anyway, Richard Girvan will. I think they both got one bowl to play. Interesting. So a lot of people here in the club watching what's going on.
I haven't heard anything over the speakerphone saying someone who owns an 8-year-old daughter, please come and get her.
Yep, she's in there watching the ponies.
She reckons she's
Point
dancing.
just picked up the mat over in the 4, so it's a score to go on to Soldiers Point with 1 end to go. They haven't changed it over yet. Still showing
Go
6
playing
all.
big weight here. He's
He's having a
attacking.
look for it.
He's attacking.
Ooh.
Oh my God! He just took out one only.
One only.
So big opportunity here for the Hunters to make a few shots. And Dylan.
They still haven't changed the scoreboard, so we're none the wiser yet.
Nope.
The Soldiers Point's got a score to go on, so
Yeah, we don't know how many it was.
we
was
don't
it?
know.
Mick, is he going to be short?
He's going to be short.
Short.
So what was it?
1, 2, puts him in front. Two shots. Two going
Okay.
in the last end.
Wow. So both games here are cliffhangers. Both games of 4s are cliffhangers and can determine the result overall, whether they split the points 2 rubbers each, or whether we have 3-1 winners. So the teams in the box seat are Soldiers Point and Nelson Bay, because they're 2 rubbers to 1 up as we speak.
And he got it ditch to ditch.
So let's have a look, and this is going to be interesting here. So Soldiers Point playing the last end as well, I think. They would be playing the last end.
Yes. Yes, they put no score over or nothing, so we still don't know what the score is on the far rim.
They know.
Yeah, and that's all that matters.
And that's a very good start for the Hunters.
It is.
As Red puts in a
Tracking
nice
too
one
bad.
as
Good shot.
Kane.
Bad.
Oh,
Ooh,
Kane's just
toucher.
Sliced the kitty.
sliced it. Just sliced it a fraction, but not enough really to do anything. As
Yep.
Red bowls down.
It's Mark Bender. Comes down. If he just matches that yellow, he'd be pretty happy with that. Holding shot. That's a very good bowl. Very, very good bowl. The yellow one is a toucher, but Mark's matched it from the Hunters, who are in front, 10-9. So if the Hunters win, it'll be 2 disciplines each. 2 rubbers each. And it'll just come down to margins. We'll get an update
Wide.
on that. And
Oh, only just.
great effort. Great effort. Remember that back bowl is very advantageous. It is a toucher. So,
Advantageous.
advantageous is a good word.
That's
Advantageous.
the biggest word I've heard on my streaming.
How's this one look?
Looking good. Not the
Yeah,
counter.
that's the shot.
Yeah, well
That's
played.
The shot.
It is. Well played.
There's tickets.
Chrissy
Strictly
Edmonds.
under forehand. Got a bit of speed on this. He's playing a little bit positive. And he's going to be high. Is he going to stay on?
If he stays on,
Yeah, that's okay. That's good.
Richie will be happy with that.
Well, got to be no good being short.
Corey Parker. Holding the couple. Just about turned it into another one, is he? Oh,
No, he
just
got the
dropped short.
speed. He
Yep.
ain't got the speed.
So trying to figure out who's holding the shot over in the other game between Charlestown and... We don't know what the score is over there. Well, it says 6-6 on 8. We know they're playing the last...
It's not 6-all. Soldiers Point won the last end.
So they're in front, playing the last end.
Yes.
Now let's have a look here. Chrissy Edmunds.
Oh.
Flick the
Now we
ball
can see
over.
their intentions. They've got both backwards. They
Yeah.
get 2, they win by 1. That's what they're going to be trying to do. They're going to be trying to pit that kitty to get that victory to make it a 3-1 overall win.
Well, Soldiers Point just drew the shot, I think, over there. It's
Did.
Paulie Russell.
No, Charlestown's got the shot.
Oh, Charlestown's got it.
Yep. So Dylan Riley, we think we've got the name right, haven't we? Dylan Riley, yep.
That's correct.
No,
DR.
No,
DR. DR.
and it's a good shot. It's a good spot. It's a very, very good spot.
Davey Wallace used to be the greenkeeper here at Nelson Bay.
Jake Maloney was a greenkeeper here too. Old Jakey.
They had about 2 or 3 at the same time, didn't they?
Yeah, they had a few. They had the green up the back as well. Anyway, not a bad bowl here. Probably just gonna... Oh, Dave's gonna... Oh, look, I'll tell you what. That's a pretty good shot by Dave. Yep, and that's what...
Yeah.
Yep, right call.
Jack to the back bowl there, so
Yeah.
purple bowl.
Makes it very difficult
Give
for
yourself a
Richard Girvan.
chance. Give yourself a chance.
They can sink that kitty in the ditch. They're laughing. Nelson Bay.
Well, Corey, he's going to...
That's Dylan.
Oh, sorry, it's same size, nearly.
Oh,
Dylan Riley, ladies and gentlemen.
I wasn't...
No,
They
he
got-
wasn't
they got
being
the-
derogatory, wasn't being nasty, he's just being happy. And there's Gavin Kelly, the baby doll. He's just slipped through the gap. So it's interesting what's going on over there. We'll try and find out. There's a lot of people behind that rink watching.
Yeah.
didn't want that to happen, Davey Wallace.
Now let's see what Richard Girvan's intentions are. And I think he's going to try and run that jack in the ditch.
Play with weight.
Yep. As we call it, City on the Bush. That's what he's going to do. He's going to try and run that jack in the ditch. Let's see what he gets up to.
Mr. Swan playing. He's got one bowl.
He doesn't want to give it away. Sits that butt. Oh,
Swanee just went through the hole.
he did. Gav, who's holding the shot?
Okay, so
Can't get an indication.
Mick Cronin.
So he's holding a couple, Mick Cronin, with one in front, playing the last end. Richard Girvan, who's chasing the win for 3 rubbers to 1, does have the last bowl. So Mick Cronin now,
He's trying to go for the backward.
he is, which we know what he's up to, and it's a pretty good aim. If he gets past the yellow, not
Good
bad.
effort, good effort. Anything can happen being in there as we go over to Girvan.
Richie. Attacking. Does he like it? Is there any movement from the players? He's got rid of one.
Yeah,
He's only
oh.
one down.
Now that might change the situation up here.
Yep.
It's 9-10 to the Hunters.
It'll make it 11 to the still
Change that
1.
score up, eh? Let's go change the Marlins to 9. And then change the Hunters to 10.
Yep.
All right.
The Hunters to 10. So, yeah, very good. Work experience kid. Declan's all over it. Mick Cronin.
Well, Mickey, he's still...
Not a mile away here.
Tell you what, he's played this pretty well.
Yeah, he's played a bomb.
He's played this extremely well, and a toucher. That's a great
what
shot.
A great bowl.
That is a great shot.
That is a...
So, viewers, that leaves no other option
Genuine.
for Richard Girvan is to sink the jack.
Yeah, well,
he's
that
got to
was
sink it. Down he comes. The left-hander. No movement from the
Well,
players.
a little touch of the jack.
Are they
Can he
interested?
flick the green bowl out?
He's wide.
High indeed. So there it is. So
So,
the
they're going to
Hunters-
split the disciplines, 2 each.
Hunters take that one.
So if we just wrap this game up, they won the pairs and lost the triples. So the pairs were won by Nelson Bay over Maitland City. The triples were won by Maitland City over Nelson Bay. That was 1 rubber each. The singles was won by Nelson Bay to take them to 2 rubbers to 1, and the fours was won by Maitland City, so that's 2 rubbers each. It'll just depend on the shots to find out who sits on top.
Yeah, and
Well,
there we go.
To win.
There we go. So that's round 1 of the 5-a-side wrapped up.
It certainly is. What a night. What a night. Great bowls played. Big crowd here at Nelson Bay in Port Stephens. The 2 games last night and the 2 games tonight, all 8 teams have finished round 1. We just don't know who's on top of the ladder. I would assume, depending on what the result was over there.
We'll post the results up later on.
We will.
With the results there. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sony,
Thank you, Habster.
Hobby,
Thank you.
and work experience.
Work experience kid, Declan.
Declan.
Good job, old mate. Well done.
He's a tradesman now, mate. He's not an apprentice.
Yeah, well,
Thank you very much, and we will be back next Thursday night from about 6 o'clock.
East Maitland.
Yep, East Maitland. Until then, it's going to be ta-da and bye-bye for now.
Take
Bye-bye.
care.
Hooroo.